#339# anumwa na mia station eda wakoma so wala wababeka ni pedua wababenya sika bebre nemo kayo se dwumade eya bribia de bia ewo media general station bia so. Cash out and win big. Jumedie Yene Radio Entertainment Limited and Akabo Maya de Abril National Lottery Authority and on Sashasi. Our characters lottery platforms. Jumedie and Shishaka Kra Edahum.
Yansampo Yansampa Yade Bro Yansampo Yansampa
Yansampo Yansampa Yansampo Yansampa Yansampo Yansampa Yansampo Yansampa Jack Yade Bro
Yansampo Yansampa Yade Bro.
You're from the Yatiti Okra, Iron Lady. A banogana manusemua, my yester precasa me fitikotia, Nami Waji a fiemo, Obiana mense, Meno Babe to Quami, ye besfiadie, ye baby and Samson. Mema Paba, ever Pemuka Jumedia so, Onia 95.1 FM, and the Onia TV so, and Troda Pacifiada, and Yanom Yenu and Pemo, and Quasino 9, Yanni Wama Baby, and Woman Yosemo, Sikasam to Yemu, ever seen Konya Ewo Studio, near Bonkomo, Mebamo analysis on trending stories, and summer Ecoso Ewo Pro, now Pemuka Jumedia so ye, wouldn't say a yes, sister, or how by an hour Ewo Petemo, for me social media handles in us Facebook, Yatiti Okra. Twitter, ya _titi. Instagram and TikTok, ya titi1. Met sipa muka from ya kasi muide. And ye be a yana said ye, ya body plum, near Shanamana ye. Oh my God, I would don't see, and I'm in Lumino, ya quadruple. Pamuka Jumedia, our Onia, 95.1 FM, and the Onia TV, and Shredder was Sifieda, and Yadom Yeno and Pemo, and Quasi and you rat no 9.
You may call Masia sing, a bar herbal.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Yansampo Yansampa Yade Bro Yansampo Yansampa Yade Bro.
So nice we asia efe wa ba ye di twaso ma ho fa kensia enkenso ya tuni din ejoma ho fe
Humadie, ya sheshe say, never bought a Marco do for a man who for a man when young for one but I say with Dija and ya tell you are singing now.
na se ye hwede di fo omo dwoma abibia omo sam frifre ne ye hwe omo akomemu a ye hu ahoden botaye na ne nyina echi no ye hu adoma chede sunku bi e wo omo a omo pese omo dan ne di na so asembisa ne se hwan ene de ejoma ho fe ahenche no ebehye no
One so shabio, Nadi one dance here. Said the Marco could do for Jenny for what the one Jenny Tadia Begu, not the one can say as a good year, a Jerry one nipper dear. The Madia so, one Marco could do no one who fair, a bed dead is so cry.
ejoma ho fe ukeda ya 7 p.m. ewo Onua TV so you may call Masoya saying aye high sense ban herbal holy multi-purpose insect killer Dana Kronkron Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Shishi
Agrofie ye no ejoda kosi yawada 4 p.m. ewo Onua TV so
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Sadalink
wabema bwana waboto Unyam paibo ananya kupon sra ebeshe unkrayana.
Anything representing your image in the spiritual. As you pray, you are redrawing it by fire. Lift up your voice.
Uye nyakupa basa wo so senye beya enyema bi besi se wo brabo mu ana. Ene abusiafo emre na enie emre na so otumfo nyakopon ebe Beji we free oha unyinemu. Enu ti bomodia se. Obeka Pastor Elvis Ajimai ho. Abra wadi Alpha Hour Ebreye. Ewo Onua TV so. Onua FM so. Connect FM. Kwesiada ekosi efiada. 12 midnight. Pepe.
Of the Lord, every confusion happening in your marriage, your help will be from the Lord.
Uchi mo fidie no to baby a. Eya dia obeti yen kaye pa. Alpha Hour. Yede Nyankopon usra ebrew. Enu ti bomodia se. Obeka ye ho.
Share the link.
Alpha Hour. Kwesiada ekosi efiada. 12 midnight. Pepe.
Onua TV. Ye dwene ho pa.
I have for mo so for pa mo goodie papa mo de hie papa adwo broni mo no gochi so that from screen garden sanse mo ase me yira kakra e bi muzo meni age na mo nim se ma bobo ne ma bede na me de ba be so amo me na me TV so a wo ye ho hwe anti me ndum TV no ma ba akonwa no nsa nu me mete so hwe na e wode a na wa ba beje eye big TV show trending news celebrity gossip celebrity interviews ni nyina e wo show yi mu mo am in low na mo hye high or red carpet so na mo so mo turn high na mo hye low wonim no wandi wule mu na se many boss ana se wasem ebetodwa ndie edwumadi so ye back in count is a graphic ana ye be no mo tisa coffee Baby Jojo TV show make a date with me I drop Bruni Papa bi Mona Gucci thank you
Baby Jojo sisi ade ye ne efiada bia 4 p.m. ewo Onua TV so
Jumadi omo maso yasne eye
Wallace
Onua TV ye dwene ho pa.
Why crado? So the sikapodo be show kotokom abribia when cash out. Anya be yo candy for. Na nya sika bebre. E ma wo hwe. Na wo tie media general stations bia. That's right. Ya baba bo abaso so we do no cre amaye. Mo afidie nda MG brands bia. TV3, 3FM 92.7, Onua TV, Onua FM 95.1, Ninyina Ewon Kran, Akuma FM 87.9, Ewo Kumase, and a Connect FM 97.1, Ewo Takrade. Sawo beka kasha rafla media general station e da wakoma so no. Ane dial *439# anumuwa. Na mia station e da wakoma so. Wala! Wabobeka ni pedua wabobenya sika bebre. Nemo kayo se jumede eya bribia de bia. Ewo media general station bia so. Cash out and win big. Jumedie Yene Radio Entertainment Limited and Akabo Maya de Abreu National Lottery Authority and on Sashasi our characters lottery platforms. Jumedie and Shishaka Kra Edahon.
Emraso senaro pay yasin konwana afia gode mu nsaba yaboaboa no erebe somo ewo machi dwumedie ne so me Eddie Solomon amankwa the superman besma kwaku sapon ebo bachidom as producer kwame amo adepa GH Alfred Ribensa and Alfred Isaac Ansa Apeja wo mu nyina techire ese producers arope yede nsam no yede esomo yebeko komase enra the blasters of Ghana pre-AFCON international friendly in Namibia and a different time so Jumedi ye no na obia entime amfa tanatoni yanko buemu coach Chris Sutton and afa Benjamin Colleen omunyina kasa e dia fa enra big gamer etimi etofem Baba Yara Sports Stadium so any bewremu Ivory Coast man the Tanzania ometima touch it down for the African Cup of Nations we do any trip Nigeria some kesiasi we must strike Victor Boniface abrante no we kopra ama no so akoya rowosem ama Nigeria for isi ade Tena Murphy wono e na ever join the squad no and pay the details no e the eba so me be wremu e wa Tamale Kerala United and sensemi baye se MTN FA Cup game amko se num ema eye Kasaglu wo mote kanu ba ko no e ba sa game no be to twa se bribing match fixing dia koso Kerala 4 e den krata ba mountain e tretre nsemu you go talk through some no ha yeah the air Mediama assigning former Premier League a top scorer dear Wusi Taylor details of the contract and the saying and of course Kerala United former defender Kwekwa say enso nini HM awatakwa pay yet in 7 air Ghana national 20 ejina kono against Senegal ever the World Cup qualifiers and some would draw no ever hanum use basigi akasaka krano pay e be mamu so metimi ehu saso na some would do etweku ewan kofon cross amanone ni nyina no yet the air ba besomo jumedi anything a match akokensi emidi Eddie Solomon amankwa the superman joining live on Facebook Onua 95.1 on radio Onua TV eni nyina on Facebook ba chobetimi enya jumedi ni bi ahwe wo share wo like no na wo de comment no to ase ye twa ho bra sama mienu ye pa ye de nsem no e be hwe na afa ya hyase e de amamo. Right, the ancient seven say and free the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. And yeah, the young Kuya can say Kesepa Esha so a year Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Mayani D and in Namibia, I'm going pitch campaign our Ghana and they know more assist more for the African Cup of Nations. Over Ghana anyway in terms so you made anybody way you know na Black Stars up papa. Nanso obia senyanko hwe 0-0 and a Jumediano Equie ye. Yan Kona Fianko here a year Kacheka Kra team no. Etim eyiye e was a game no mo. Namibia for na keko ti o keko shego yin so ai Ghana be ye ni Professor Dennis Ojoy wa makwan Namibia for the sign for board ni bi mo tweba akotwe no twabo no peki crown na so gidio mensa wa tabo ni mkura de afiri wonom enura de atinga Ransford yebu Collins Dofa akwalai bone de obeboni ye papa na we said Blasters boy see na what boy here Joseph said no great abosim oh Joseph nania na one mere wu Yesu so I say ene man koyi Joseph Pinto Inaki Williams great abosim ibo de pie oh Ransford yeboa we dey nanka simple touch on Ghana enya go you create chances pa na so enra nyadia yet be making use of chances you create you know Namibians no were very strong free kick by Jordan Ayew and so Namibia goalkeeper no is a situation no enra na ekami I say at least last stars transition no na ensheda anye bad sa the transition is a bad bad sa kakaka krebe ye timu yerbe ko afkono no but ohe amate ni jiku ene Gideon Mensah na ohe ejuma wo mo ye we chire ho pa ejire ho tete na me biafo ni ye no betimi bia na so na say ahode ni wo form right Naki Williams wo ye no betimi bia say obetimi aboa Ghana etimi nya goal nanso enema ntimi ankoyi amfama the Blasters of Ghana eti Namibia fo no Inaki Williams can Jordan what a strike na we mu nyina si o game no mu na nkofo anka Blasters amu ehomodini ko funi keeper ni de go papa free kick na Jordan a picture kick crown keeper na yi na Jonathan Sowane apparently the day Ransford yeboa Collins Dofa yeah omo yiri omo pa Jose Pinto Eta enra born the boys no mo boy o e born ne papa one nya ba de kra na ye kudus mo ba na se Jordan mu nyo mu dey ha Bola Blasters be bo Afcon hey Majida Shimeru no sina fefe ho piabo no ko left right Ralford ye bo aso dan ho hey abante onya le folesi ye wo twetwe pa o da ohwe Amati Majida Shimeru pass na tum chance oh Jordan are you Osman Bukari what a save enti enra el baba ya sports stadium there the Blasters of Ghana omo ye no betimi bia na so enya dia etimi e de ball to atenem sa so na Namibia fo no womo so ba yire womo ho game no mu pa but womo so entimi anfa ball to atenem game no e de ekowie ye e wo etipenko obia entimi anto atena e wo djumedie no so enti wo ni kire mu e wo Blasters ye friendly gamer ye ball ahead of the African Cup of Nations say ena etimi ekowie ye right, and the Blasters of Ghana, munya glimpses of what you expect. The Republic of La Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, fig or my kron Ghana mu, akwako piemu, Côte d'Ivoire, Nyameya Duma ukwadeya, eda yenimiya anti, and china, and a team no, ombebu muketem free kumase, no mudu many achiremu, Ivory Coast. Nyanente se ene, Mohamed Kudus, join team no, nafe a china, omunina movie, many achirem, Ivory Coast. After the game, Chris Houghton, one of air coach, and the Blasters of Ghana, what it would just say, Enra, first half in the day, na enyama enkoye, name in the second half, team no etimi e kada momentum no, and you are more day, no more few say, Enra de, neke se team no, etimi edinkunim. Chris Houghton, next what it would just say, and it here.
Certainly a game of two halves. I think what was evident is that we were up against a team that's a lot of energy, very direct in the way that they play, 4-4-2, look to search behind, good runners behind, and around that what you have to be able to do is keep the ball well enough. And in a first half period, I thought our ball retention wasn't good enough, which made it difficult for us. In the times when we could change the play, which was when you've got a team that you're playing against in 4-4-2 narrow with high energy, then the travel of the ball has got to be quicker. So I didn't think we was good enough on the ball in a first half period. Second half, of course, better, but the game opens up. And I think we were able to capitalise then on the spaces, and then it becomes the job then to score goals. And of course we entered the final third a lot more in the second half than what we did in the first half. But either perhaps a lack of quality at times saw us not get opportunities. I think you have to credit them. I think they defended very well in their moments. But we had to make more of the possession that we had, and particularly the possession we had in the final third.
And Chris Houghton, coach, and the Blasters of Ghana, and watch him say, and not give me the day in the first half, and I say performance. Now you could see Kodam, I say a boy, a very say, continue, Uboko Hanako, and in the second half, no, ye Juma, need to me penetrate, echo to the 8 year boss, critique chances. Now, so in Yadia, it me making use of those chances. And watch him, Nientia and Ra, Mohamed Kudus. Abdul Salih Samed and Alfia Brante Antoine Salom Semenyo Omunina Entimi Ensia Kai and Fama the Blasters of Ghana.
Probably 4. Iñaki had, before he joined us, a touch later than we wanted to. He had an illness at home. He's fine now, but he's obviously missed a good period of training, and I think has only had 2 days training with us. Semenyo was ill yesterday. We thought he couldn't train yesterday. We were monitoring to see how he was today. There was no change today, so that excluded him from the game. Salis picked up a knock in training yesterday, which meant that he couldn't be involved in the squad today. And with Kudus, we've been in regular communication with him and his club. He does have an injury. He is recovering from that injury and will join us tomorrow. Right.
And coach Chris Houghton ahead of the AFCON Ghana players no I say bi mu nyenya no kakra nkrabi ho Habranta ne dia de Kudus Mohammed ono de won kan a wo twen team no mo emuvi akọ Ivory Coast also na Antoine Semenyo wono so yese onya no kakra e wo training Abdul Salih Samed ono so nya no kakra e wo training tinya de omumienu no womo etimi ehwe ye ka Kudus won si akan ever the Blasters of Ghana ye hwe nim say going to the tournament the first game ayebo against Cape Verde on Sunday no the Blasters of Ghana ebenya the full squad players no betimi atomo na etimi akwa na Cape Verde for no munyina ye born second half against Namibia no ye be born times 10 against Cape Verde na ye players ni nyina ho atomo na ye gina park no so a on secretary ene ne rent no omania abre papa nemom yankwai na fe yankotie Namibia coach Colin Benjamin ono so ne sema de tutwa wo se enura we game and boys ni boy na first half na de na nka wo 2-0 3-0 omo so omo do go Blasters atene ne mu nemso omo so I say no omo ye G3 kakra and a performance no omo da ne die no in the first half no na ye esin second half Ghana born no modern na wo come obi out say omo team no they played against a very good team Ghana Blasters no nemom wo come obi out say enya de a eni omo be fa no total e kra ko AFCON no nkomo amunim say Namibia fo no ba ade up to the numbers no omo so my dream because enra character no omo show ye no enye character kuma.
Yeah, I think we had a very good test. A very good test against a very good team, very physical, very tactical, with a lot of brilliance individually. But equally, I would say my team did a very good game. They did it as a collective, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of conviction, and I'm just proud of the team. The first half, I think we created really good chances that we could even go 2-0 in front, but those boys, that Prince, he has to learn that if he comes in that 16, he has to kill it, and these are the lessons that we learned from it. I think second half also the tempo, Ghana took it even further, but I think we contained them, and the 2-3 chances that we also had, that makes me just being proud.
I Colin Benjamin coach Edema Namibia national team no and also Eden Samawodo area to just say your performance and the boys in Eden dia to show much more character against a very good team the Blasters of Ghana nti welcome obi at say wo mu team ne dey strong omoko AFCON no yade omoko akoje omo emena enso ho na enura nkofo kokuma se Babera Sports Stadium na free nti Ghana for koi ekohwe bo ni bi na bebre na chiro madwene o say enura coach Chris Houghton would a ritual lamte ebe ka Ransford yebu akonisdorf an won finfini ho a Kabola Blasters be pon nra no wo mo ntia se kra Jonathan so wa be mu no say yes team no amoten na epija na won ntia se ne Chris Houghton I say ye tournament na be si ne ye ni starting 11 coach ebe ya se wadwene Ghana for coaches ahodo e kopie mu agopoma no so e kiro madwene
lukade ba ko pe o se e nyema yi pa nya sa tournament le ba 3 matches spend about bibia coach ni sa no crowd team bibia we am ya ndi nyema yi dia ni the 3 matches spend ya ko bale about say from a child to anymore, baby. Baby, I said, coach, I think I was happy. Coach, I was happy. Could you do some to move? What's up? I just said, I'm about to let the match. Yes, problem I want a friend say a new more for and a few friends. You hear Lamty, oh, the mate. Tama Ibamuno, a friend say, Donat Abamuno. When I let a coach, only 7 days, no, de Lamty, ever come. So, who's an up one with me, anymore? There's a Lamty, that's too often. The people near one. What I say, the team born or as a coach no really no the lamb table. Tama Jonathan Bayer, what all the fancy buy, and think you better or lamb to become one, not a pressure up and for us. So what I say, it's a problem one no. Asa, when I just move to more. That's the idea. Over power tournament Sunday, yeah. Uni lineup. Cinema, you say Blaster lineup. What we can to them. That's what they were players over Maakye. How come the players for when they be a more? That's the plan on TV. Mommy, never born as this woman and Puma. Now come on, the boys, Miss. I'm not looking at my bubble. Now, what can go back to you more? It's one of the more better than you. Now you look at what media must like about one bubble. Just a bomb, and you're just a footballer, a striker. When you're bishop to the giant. Now, we're going to be for life. You are done, no, yes, yeah. Come on, dear, chair. I've won a good diablo.
Ow! Ghana. Coaches no dos who crum her. Ghana coaches. Director, Titim. Me say, Neya Titim. Ubenyan Kofe coachy. One only license A, only license B, only license C, only license D. But unim bar, yes, you him here. Unim coach ya, yes, you him here. And what call a Babe Arenra. Yes, you coach in the son of Yara. I don't coach in the son of no. Yes, you are Falcon as well. Ghana fight from my generation when you start in 11. We have friendly match, a quite friendly man. I get a for. When the players in Yako, players and also starting prepare. I was some in Nigeria and in Nigeria, and ya Asem Kuma. And Janra, Uncle Fakwa Chiro Magene, Eddie Afa, a Blasters performance a done against Namibia. No, mum, as I got intimation there. No matter what Blasters now we are going to make charge abonable because said a name quaid, no compens and Juma. Or be a better mamma and Juma. I'm a what tall, a present client ventures. T. Bon. They say, I say, I drink a boo, condemned to dribble, I am boy in Koye. And never yana say, Yama Copens and Juma. And no dear, a way and sano. Yet that's sorry, Kurana, a caho. A way I dream, yet you told me to 9. Still, said the old dream, obey me a ye. About all a present client ventures. A pet and a better and son, you want to Tieno, Edinburgh. Maakye that say, Opesa Wusia said ye biofuel digester. Ne nkofo fe no o flash ya na ahe no ukwa omo be kire o ye nia o pese wusua se de ye nyen enwa snail farming ye nyen enwa wo de pe wasase kuma bi pe chance ketua bi boso nyensuo kakra na ko ye presam for ho o mbe kire o ekwanya obefo so obenyen sa enwa no na obetime nyisika emoho bebre sa so na eba no body perfume, soft drinks, washing powder, detergent, shower gel, liquid soap, after wash, parazone, floor cleaner, ninyina Presam Clean Ventures say wabachiro. Not ye. Presam edi 6 years. Obedi 6 years. Enti nyama me bebo so nyina no. Presam Clean Ventures chire no for free. Enyama me bebo so Presam Clean Ventures chire for free. Enyama bako edu mienu 12 wo chire for free. And one say ubetua 100 Ghana cedis edi ato akadie na ye de be chire sa enyama no eye no. Presam say tua 100 Ghana cedis na bato sa akadie no. Na ewom ni ye omo wi a say open handout eye book na booklet no maye sa enyama no metro ni nyina eho ensem no egwom ama say wo kofie kra na wure fie a wo tam book na wo betima refer wo ho na to wetimi ehua de yie no wo say wo di 100 Ghana cedis pe ene ba beto sa handout no ni etoso mienu wo mo pen drive omaye videos enyem no mbekire no omaye hu videos e de egu pen drive so Presam say oba o 250 Ghana cedis no wasan amount sa pen drive ni bi na choto okra no se wo kosua ade ni nyina wia esen say ye free no ye ma certificate na mum se wo pesa wo second certificate na kire se wakọ presam akọje ntete ama se wo bie wadwuma obi ama me hawa eye 50 Ghana cedis utua 50 Ghana cedis pe na ene wotuma akọje ode encheye January bushumi ya no da na etoso nsia ye de ni kire mu e wo mankesim mimi nde ya ebe ye kota krade nat hall and the presam for so mo de me ko bi kota krade ho na me free na me sit night hall ha oh my god ye be kire nyema no mimi nda nat hall 20th of January ye ko eye koforidua nat hall na fe 3rd of February ye de ni atirem e won kran na mom 27th of January no ye ko Kumasi Culture Center enti afi presam entete ne nkyerɛkyerɛ no ye de ba umpotem no umpotem and one is our friend numbers we 0559 209 309 0559 209 309 and I say 0246 78 96 95 0246 78 96 95 na when a presam client ventures etimi edi enkomo yamfi ani nchemu ewo Ivory Coast na ye sha se fi AFCON no mu a yenko Nigeria Abranche a friend of Victor Boniface were a striker Edema Nigeria oni bobo brutal hey striker tentem body wuko eye Germany Abranche bon home atene papa na arawosam ne se ena no mo friendly match o mo boy ya gengini ama gini form no mo e kan mienu ama Nigeria form ntimi antikan akoya arawosam pa ene se striker Victor Boniface ana Nigeria for ni dom so se ono na betime du omanim edi nkunimdie akọ edema eye the 2013 African Cup of Nations winners no enya dia asada so no abem abrante kopra ama ene Nigeria for dia twetwa se enya dia Victor Boniface obetima to so na fe wesi akan edi ama Nigeria eye wo man no e wo the African Cup of Nations enemo entawra wo sama esi e wo Nigeria squad no mu sei enete na mom enya nche se Terry Murphy wono e striker bako a Nigeria peri for aton sadia frɛ no se ene womra na omeme Victor Boniface anen na ono nso enkonkobon homa denen enfamboa na enema entimi enkoyie entimi enfamo amonti udwo ni kirem e wo Nigeria wo mo top striker Abranche Victor Boniface e ade wetuma akopra ameno nso akofa nse mebri na edi aba yafiani enchemu e wo Tanzania wo man ni mu na mene ka se de Tanzania boboku no anaso oman no wo mo eye national team no omo do meni a kirem ewo eye Ivory Coast se do malande a ene wo mo etoto niam se afi tournament na Ivory Coast for agi esi omo sere so no wo mo ebetim akọ na fe omo akọkọba omo motene hyere so se Tanzania eye one of the countries ene eba no football ewo the African terrain club eye level no wo mo eye ball no etim konkan papa na afi we players wo mo etim asambo edi ewremu ewo Ivory Coast emu eden ebi na esi akan erema Azam ebi esi akan erema Simba ene bi so esi akan erema Yanga we mu eye bobokuo miensa wukọ Tanzania wo man ni mu a wo man ho den no ewo soro na ene impedifo etim enemu 27 man squad menu ka se enura ena o man no wo mo eye bobokuo no touch it down Ivory Coast mo hwe nim se 2023 African Cup of Nations ebetim ahwe na ene etimi ato form no enema ebetim akoyi ama mo timi no ka se de Tanzania mo esu attach it down ni omo hwe nim se nyame ya duma memenenda competition no efrase omo so betime ginem no ma konkodene aboa ama Tanzania man no ekunimde so etim akọ edi ama womum yebefie na fe yaba behwe eye ensema wodo a ekoso ewo oman kronkron Ghana mu nemom mamenkan fokojo shoes enfem maun weekendi me kokojo shoes eye Saturday me ko shoe shopping tie weekend is Saturday me kokojo shoes me koye shoe shopping na nyewo mnie mi sika gba me nya cash kakra e de ato me ho enti me de kokojo shoes ni yesi wo yi ba ko a na ye de ba ko apel so ebi so ho a discount 50% ya tisu enti se shoe no e 300 Ghana ene wo kokojo shoes e 150 Ghana cedis pressure bi ene ho enti me kosesa me bre now from Monday going me say me say we ne the next day na ma say we the next day na ma say we the next day na ma say we eye kojo shoes adawoma ena me baba se sam mpabo nyina nti bobo me say 2023 me yiri nyina me ko tumi nyina tu de bi muntungu me ko police na me de ahye bi na fe new ones na me ko to kojo shoes 2024 no me di ya ma be slaking ewo edwum ha na wa hu se me ba wow o park me ho nchenche na fe ma fem enti me come from am wo ye wedding engagement outdooring ebacha wonya udina we papa bi ase open pabo bi a woni be gina se a eye kojo shoes e be come for dia ma ya wo ma ene wo mema ya wo mofra ene mpenifo but 60 years and above mo heels okra na benya bi e de amamo enu ntire se for any temu e odan so man sakaman enso nyame ye junction ho no ma budu sa bus stop ho a obehu se kojo shoes abunsan kase bi ho a omo bo ase ho tafa kona kwaji bi 50% discount buy one get one free for kojo shoes 0559 332683 0559 332683 0559 332683 na oni kojo shoes entimi ending kobo obebwa no sort out said ebe ya u shoes ana aye dada no shoes na to awe no to ni nyina gu na kojo foforo e kojo shoes anti bi any pedifo sika mu du tua ye no shoes na tade ene ye de to okroma yanto aso ene ewuram ewo Media Sporting Club amaso ye na abranche dia wusi Taylor Ushakari mabebieni Gold Stars ekopie mu ewo Karela United eje top scorer ewo the Ghana Premier League ni mu na eyade a abranche no buniketem edine ni chemu ewo Tunisia wokoye no enema nkoye amfama no me ba cho abranche na dine ni atem back to Ghana a enei was signing 2 years contract at the Media Sporting Club ani oba be siakan etimi edi amomo na abranche no woni Jonathan Sowa ena eba be pe ewenim ho yarente se akese wono so wato no ena nei Kweku Osei former captain Edema Karela wono so adjoin eye Mediama enti Mediama team no players no eba team no eba ye strong deal with Taylor the latest addition our joining the Ghana Premier League eye former and also defending champions Mediama Sporting Club. Janko the Black Princesses of Ghana team no egusoya usese our Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence our prom ahead of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers Ghana Egusoa Airport. Now coach you see Basiki coach Edema the Black Princesses when someone go to etwa or say enya dia pressure our Ghana team no so omo toto niam say de be ya nkunudi betima hwe wie edi ama oman Ghana.
It's rather a motivation. It motivates me to rather do better because I was one of the coaches that qualified the team to World Cup. That was 2018. So I'm looking forward to qualify again for another World Cup, and it's going to be a record for me. So definitely for me, I would say there's no pressure on us or on me in particular, but rather I'm highly motivated to qualify. They're not a bad side. Physically, they are very strong, and I think that we've gotten that at the back of our mind. So we know how to map up our tactical ploy against them when we are going to play. Yeah, we need their support as usual. That we are always there to impress and always there to make them happy. Since they have also been supporting us, they should continue to support us so that we'll raise the image of Ghana and the flag of Ghana.
Hello, you see Basiki coach and the Black Princesses of Ghana and also Eden Samagodo Eddie Atujano. And therefore, we are Nimna Director Isaac and Sapija Asimin Chiao Mano Apeja Simin Chiao Mano na wonya on tonka Apeja so on tonka Director problem ben Apejano wo and a problem ben woni Apeja wo was one tongue can't pay my mean chow na bibiakui and from onemum Apeja say me she Lillian Obenewa Yeboa happy blessed birthday. I say or a prison officer I will Kumasi female prison we from Fatih Ahmed. Oh, okay. Yakasa ye listener Fatih Ahmed. Ena edi we ebaye. Also we say Lillian Obenewa Yeboa. Your officer ewo eye Kumasi female prisons. Ena wode eye sa message we enso etimi ede ebaye no. Na JB Brana. Oh my goodness. JB.
Moi koye mo ade na wi.
JB.
Fasolo.
JB.
Moi ade na wi.
Tobo. Me wa message kakra bi wa ha ma me free honom. We say I wish you a year full of God's creative miracles in every area of your life. Happy New Year. Help me wish my sister-in-law, Mrs. Bridget Van Addo, a happy birthday from her husband, Mr. Van Addo, and the entire family, a member of a Grand Purpose Ministry, Ewa Tabura, number 5. Okay, and Mr. Van Addo, or we say a year Mrs. Bridget Van Addo, a happy blessed birthday. And now blasters, papa.
Omo ye dey.
Ball blasters.
And omo share say.
Oh yeah, one show bia. And I say nya ball bia. Debi nya obi e popo bia na ye we. Na oba bia no ho fa bia na.
Now omo ball ye no. Enya me interest. Omo share say.
Oh. Okay. Oh dear. I say, JB.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, tobo. JB.
Yes.
Nipa no wo ban kran na wo ne ba ya na say wo Kumasi na wo fa no dada because me ntiase
Willis clothing fashion.
Yes.
Or sawo.
What? Akwani sanu twa.
Ba me wo Kumasi na no pam tare ma me.
I saw one fe. I said what's the sakra.
Me da say. Mo fa se da na fama Willis clothing fashion.
Atare na fe.
Nti me ma na pam bi dia ma.
Yeah, Willie me twen. Willis clothing fashion.
Ona ma nante ya akọ.
O say owo himfa.
Nsawo. Just around the ECG honum na.
Okay. Nti Willie ma me cho.
ECG honum na. He is the only fashion designer.
Sir.
Yes. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
ECG honum na. He is the only fashion designer.
Akwani e brutal. Ne sanu bo. Ba woni matade we. Me so bo e bi ne pam ye. Milo's outfit or takrade Adiemra police station. Oh yes. If you takrade ne buy. Allah wallahi. Chief of staff aba.
Nsawom de brave.
Oh okay. Takrade ne nsawom. Na Jabi.
Yes.
I don't pay say cheska.
Say about be 2,000 Ghana cedis.
I say cheska.
Odi.
Enra.
Oh yes.
Odi.
2,000 Ghana cedis.
Na oyede.
No di.
Odi.
So 2,000 cedis.
Oh okay. Nti wo be so mu di en. Wo be so mu di en.
O ka prenim. Try na ucha obedi so say no sakwa ya.
Okay, sorry. Let me feel say bia but we say
ucha kwa dia ubedi
cash out ni dia unye twa ubedi
*439#
cash out simple
option number 3
Onua Maakye
twagum ever since we share me so otwa also twa say 31 Ghana cedis 31 Ghana nim wait just on one
31 Ghana nim
take it back we have 5 Ghana cedis
simple
twagum Chabe 500 Ghana cedis become more 2,000 Ghana cedis.
And now the 500 because you 2,000.
No pressure.
Cry.
*439#.
Cash out.
Option number 3.
Cash out.
Now number of tickets in home. Try 20, try 50, try 100. Because in the next 1 minute, there will be 2,000 Ghana cedis.
And run am koka say.
Famani pakro 2,000.
And run am koka say. O say Ghana. Ene we are sika for no wo munye sika mo pem ma tuntum ehia fo ne tuntum for because oba kokko no hwe edin
no
untimi ntonkum jabi wu ni kapre
na me say onni me wife
wu ni sir
onni me wife
oh okay sorry
bisa onni me
oh sorry but nkofo ni kapre omo mo kapre apeja say or kapre ti get white Alfred or capre nti ne wife ye white
nti me wife picture chiro
but o mesrew nti wo capre on
me wife
nti me ye be di cash out e dey atuata so
2,000 Ghana cedis
2,000
Ghana cedis *439#.
Option number 3
Onua
Maakye
Enti option number 3 dey obi amache. Number of tickets no ba ku bi 5 Ghana cedis. Cha gum. Na cha gum a ubedi. Na me ma 2000 Ghana cedis Sisia. Na that yenye ba ku sisia na. Yes, 2000 Ghana cedis. Okupanga and I said, what you want to so?
Yenji, so Namibia for who Yamobo, Yamobo, a oh,
Namibia near Finukrumaba. Now the Nabobo soil. Now I can say, ya bobo, yes, I say, or say, go, let's draw. And then you
Senegal, move from Mukrum, the Koji Afcon will be Krum.
So I am a neutral. Sata now who players now team number 1. Senegal no kwaje now
boy. Arsenal what if Liverpool question 2-0.
Arsenal 18.
Na Arsenal
18.
That's an episode.
Arsenal 18.
Na me for me to say boy. Senior players no be amo. Kudus amo, Salis amo, Salisu amo.
You need to try no money. Senior. On that side notes, you me no any other sports we are out of here.
We are F. While by a digital man who vacancy and can so I attenidin. A Joma who fair.
You made ye, Yasha said, never bought a mark could do for a man who fair for a man when young for one but I say with Dija and your trade you are singing now.
Nasi, I said, Jedi for or more Joma, be almost some free. Near show Makumemwa, you won't want ding. What I ye, Nanny National, you won't do much suggestion could be a woman. Almo Pesa would dine it. Now so some beside say, why any a Joma who fair? I ain't channel. Ebeshen.
Won't so shame you, Nadi one dance here. Said the Marco could do for Jedi for what you want getting Tadia Begu, not the one can say Assasa a good year, a Jerry won't nip it dear. You may do so, one Marco could do anyone who fair. I bet daddy son could cry.
A Joma who fair, who cared that 7 p.m. Ewo Onua TV so. You may call Masoya saying, a high sense, Ban Herbal, Holy Multi-Purpose Insect Killer. Dana Kronkron. Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited.
Onua TV. Ye dwene ho pa.
Agrofi, ye no a Joda Kosi Yawada, 4 p.m. Ewo Onua TV so.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Erosor and a pay to be around a nyaza or the foam, many papi. Name is it, Minyo be a robeshamum crano, kept me there, and brother ya, a best shower danasi. Mob wall, none summer waste sin, ya to pray, ebi bisa no one some, na ya rezi iya no abro. Zoro kodo, won't quadron, yes, we yanning in ara akaho, zabro. Oning za, Oshamun Cranman a pebiaran, Moself mimpum, Namaba, Wabuano. Bekamo and a pebiara, over on Manbapa morning show to Connect 97.1. Yanyumanam.
Yansempa, Yade bro.
You're from the Yatiti Okra, Iron Lady. A bano Ghana by your semua. My yester precasa me fitikotia, Nami 1 year film. Obiana menses, me no babe to claim me. Ye be smiadie, ye be baby and semso. Member Kwaba, ever Pemuka Jumedia so, Onua 95.1 FM, and Onua TV so, and Troda Pacifieda, and Yanom Yenu and Pemu, and Quasino Nine, Yanni one my baby, a woman you semu, Sikasam to Tiamu, ever seen Konya ever studio, near Bonkomo. Member analysis on trending stories. and some are echo ewo prom na pebo ka dwumadie so de wonim se eye sese dada or how by and our ewo wompetemu fafa me social media handles ni nyina so Facebook ya titi okra Twitter ya _titi Instagram and TikTok ya titi 1 me ti pebo ka kwa yakasie mu ndie kanyi bia ya na sede ya bebody prom ni ya hye na manaye o my God wodonti na me num die no ya kwa age prom pebo ka dwumadie ewo Onua 95.1 FM and Onua TV and Jordan kwasi fieda ewia no mienu empemu ekosi anwumre no 9
Nyumeko amaso ya sen eye ban herbal
Onua TV ye dwene ho pa
so naisha wiasia efe wa ba ye di twaso ma ho fa kensia enkenso ya tene din ejoma ho fe
dwumadie ya hyehye se de bebo ema akokodufo ema ho fefo ema ni monyamfo a won botan ne se wodidwa ade atre wiase nyina
na se ye hwedwadifo a omo wodwoma abrebia omo sam fefre ne ye hye omo akomemu a ye hu ahoden botaye na ne nyina echi no ye hu adoma chede sonko bi e wo omo a omo pese omo dan ne di na so asembisa ne se hwan ane de ejoma ho fe ahenche no ebehye no
won so hwebio na di ho adanse se de ema akokodufo adwadifo woni won jadi ntade begu ho no de won kenten asesa agudie adware woni padua dwumadie so won makokoduro ni won ho fe ebe dedi sonko kra
ejoma ho fe ukiada ya 7 p.m. ewo Onua TV so nyumeko amaso ya sen eye high sense ban herbal holy multi-purpose insect killer Dana Kronkron Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited
Onua TV ye dwene ho pa
Ebushia from Nana Yaw JB. It's all about bang 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 bang. Maybe a year is my primary at the bro. I will connect 97.1 FM from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Bibia Chicha and Kasade entertainment no your friend no information we are saying and the information bia ahana obetin kane. After so kai say yeah the celebrity Wednesday at the bro Wednesdays bia e this show and no yeah feature obia what did e wo do to na your number show no so live. After so kai say I feel so chicha e wo do die so and you see kunya ebonkunya na issue abeda board no itimi a discuss na obia so enya kwan afre akire o madwen. Kai bi also say Fridays rap. It's all about rap. Freestyle Friday on Connect 97.1 FM. Ejuma Pamreso. If I show Ushamia, a bang 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 bang.
Mac Brown's Kitchen. Mac Brown's Kitchen.
I'm ready to say me the Mac Brown's Kitchen. New season, new stations. Hey, Mac Brown's Kitchen. Oh, na me want TV so ache. Ani o mu ya ache. But the nyamia yeni enche kra no. Ba TV3. Me da bia. Ani 5 to 6 p.m. Na ya be hwa mo wate. Me ni kunu me ya be hwa sesako. Ghana fodo. Nana, Mambra's Kitchen TV2 one year nana. There be Ominia. Yeah, you Onua TV so. Me nana. Yeah, you was TV3 year. Now we show Onua TV so. Now Onua TV time ben. I no see a copy no so pepe. Yeah, me tell my bush ya for ti be show we. And me that say.
Mac Brown's Kitchen. Ye na memory de bia 6 p.m. Ewo Onua TV so.
Nyumeko amaso ya sen. Eye akoma onion paste. Ban herbal.
Onua TV ye dwene ho pa
All right, so ye no bibia sibiem na ye mo bibia akwaba. Onua TV and of course Onua 95.1. And then we share live our Facebook. We betime the messages said ya to ho no mo. Ye nya da je na ye kenkan messages no efa emamo. Na emprempem de me efa sida kese efa ma Ba Heba Hospital. Ba dompe ba kase ba uchenku na se wanya wachidompe ene ya onan ene ya onsa ene ya osisi ene ya be bibia ha ubia no aye odompe bibia no kase eye ban kase ba dompe ban ebehwe bibia e di amount na wo so wotumi enya wa hoto na bibia tumi akoye di amount o say ye dibro nya na wie awo ba kakra sisi ensu astarte se totototo nti ahye kra no SSB no betimi astarte se ebo ba ne sa enti misra wa bomode aso be ko ba heba hospital no fa enubra enya hahan enfa nkan na nja wa hoto enti misra wa the number is 0244 083 482 0244 083 482 and 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 Ba Hospital ewo Kumasi Atonsu Agogo ebe Atonsu Agogo Hospital na chi wono mo pe ena enkrasoso owo Sprinters Road 18 Junction ena Tema Community 16 Lashibi ebe Bowers Club bomode so be ko ba ho no mo na ba enya daje enhwe na bibia so ntimi nkoye emfa ma na ye fast da kese so emma dewa me no ka say ebo 10 o'clock pepe na che say draw na asset ye ba betwa gum enti 2 direct ubenya bi edi 2 direct ubedi 3 direct ubedi na here ne so be selected number 1 to 39 na ubenya numbers ni bi etimi edi na ne so edi aboa dewa chop money ene ye de emma nti bomode so betwa bisisia because about 10 o'clock pepe na che say ye draw no na unya 2 direct na ye bo ho times 40 at the mount 3 direct ye bo ho 400 and 4 direct ye bo ho 5,000 5 direct ye bo ho 50,000 at the mount jikokodi ye hiane so 5 numbers ni na bebo at the amount the dial star 446 hash na select option number 2 na etwa ubedi dewa yema chop money na bibia so sentimi enkoye emfa emma oye abaye adwumani na se wutie mi a we say yakoni bronya we scan system ni mu bomode se obekọ Blue Financial Services na omuntumi emma obosia na fa kọto awodan so kwaje bosia na fa bie wadwumani kwaje bosia na fa ye ne opeso odi ye bia because sia no afi we ye wura mu yi se wanya adwuma anya na ne waro wara se wanya ska fa nkwahye kufu ado because Blue Financial Services for say ombema abusia ba odi atse wadwumam odi asi ufie odi aye adwuma bi apeso odi ye bia ni atete nkete interest daso no bosia na daso no asa tete enum kete ba mpoale itime sro from na ne omuni nkobo sisi a ne hiare se oye adwuma ewo DVLA GRA Greco Judicial Service Immigration the Ghana Police and of course oye abaya adwuma eni bia Controller Accountant General ko hodum no mo obosia na bibia so ntimi nkoye omo number mo de djuma 0501 609958 0501 609958 and 0303 968196 eno Blue Financial Services na Onua Francis International School school a public for nkoa ene wo hodom the state of the art facility Onua Francis International School ewo hodom dormitories papa your boys dormitory so ho your science lab ho your girls dormitory your facilities are ebe boa teaching and learning atimi akoyie pa e dia ma afi ene na gra abia school Mr. Fabano ko Onua Francis International School na obano susu enya dachi papa bi enyina so ne dachi sisi a enti Mr. bomode ya so be ko ho no mu omo transport service ho no be ba fa kro na fifie ere na ko school obosa so wo sick bay ho no mu nti sakra na yare a enya afa ne yefre awofo no e be hwe no ene sa so wo canteen service ho no mu ye wo CCTV cameras ho no mu ene ye wo extra curriculum so ho no mu ayede eye part-time work na so for ina enti me so friend paying for wo 0205 201113 0205 201113 and 0205 201060 0205 201060 now ni Onua Francis for any nkomo now so yenko na yekohwe the work at animu nsema astate epiepie efrimu eba me no ka say yes the sensational Inshraba ayakrado ewo hanumu se ya ode the work animu nsem ede ebre Inshraba bibia boko de fantastic na de here ne say edwie efi utrim no beto abodwe sa Onyane na wa pre transfer. Yeah, here never I want the work right anymore.
Eje mi da sinema bi na ma me fa we nso so. Untwa nzo nwie ya. Enkoka se den chima no po. Ebia na akokwa wa de be ma no, ebia na ne ho nye fe.
Na ne ho nye fe.
Ende fa tu trimpa.
Untwa nzo nwie ya. Enkoka se den chem anopo.
Na ebia wa akokwa wa de be ma na abetwa nzo.
Na enye fe.
Na ne ho nye fe.
Wa anwe susu a.
Wa anwe so a untimi enya kwa ntwa nzo no.
Ba me tio.
Me fa we nkwansa ho. Anopai daily graphic na me de esase na animo no timi se opanyini kese ba ko da soro ha yero kodwo afrejan na wono eda esoro pa eno achi na afi Godfred Yeboa Damim Attorney General and afi Minister of Justice na ubowura de abokrata ne fan toso miensani mu a eho na me hyase e de afri se nu se oba Ghana holiday ba ko a edikan pa wa fi bia mu General Bosman de tosonson eno Constitution Day enti eduru ho ni panya twetwe Europa si nkonwa ama wo makasa de afa hom na Attorney General nasema wode ba graphic enso ebum kase kyerese afi apema hankro aduokro mienu ene 1992 Constitution edi ebuman no kyerese eniema bi wo ho mo a ensese yesi na twetwe ewo mu esanse Constitution no hwe a edi mfirisia be se aduasa baako se de wo ka no a wo mo ekosi nkonwa na afi omudi an babaye no na era yebo a ese Constitution na timi aboa ma aman ahodo bebre hu se Ghana e kama mi kabi no ene ekonanim ewie peyo ama ebi no kra hweso esuan se de aye kabi na mi kabi no se de wo ka no no na no achi wo se o sa Constitution de eye enti yemo ho ban nya afi ne ba betwetwe ne mum yehwe niam ahodo owo mu yedi so a nyina betimi aboa ohwe kra na efa ne human right Constitution yetimi ataye chin kakra ama babia ye ba beduro no eho aba behia se Constitution no yetimi esom yie na se de no woka se aman hodo bebre na ehwe se de a ye niama efa na manwosem no a sa Constitution ya ena adi anim kakra ama nyame aya domba bia kwa koduri enti ho behia pa se betimi ama Constitution na yese no ebo ho bra no ne manyina betimi akoyi a ne nsema wode eto edwano no na mame nkọ kratafa etoso eye aduasa enwotwe eho ena yewura Dr. Afrejan wono akane na oyedwumtreni de ma abato commission na wopanyini no straight bullet eno ato no wamfa nto nchen kura ne obumu se pam esa abato commission adwumtreni ma mi je mensa a wote ba mi asosisi ya no asa ni niema bi a wo ye no beduru ba bi na chese timamufu a wo se yankasa ye kokoto aba no na asa abato commission wo yi ni pen bi ayipemu na ni nsam ni twati nyina chese wo hwa se na abato commission pese wo ye se unkuta Ghana card ya unya kwanya bia enkonko kase bia o register na ma voters ID eno no opanyin dia ba betu bia se basa emwa sanse Ghana card yi kura bisa se Ghana for do se ni hobie ti se unni bi na akwakoye ne sika twitwiri di pa ne edi kura yenya na ne edi kwa akobọ bisia na wose se basa ma mi je mensa wose otimi tenase na pamfo hwe ni manyina yie anya sa Ghana card no wanya untimi nkonkosa line se ye ma voters ID ehun sam be bebrebe ewo kromu ahwe ye kura na de mansotwe na aba na kratafa toso dunson ehonmo na sa manyoko emuzo Liberal Party of Ghana LPG4 wom general secretary
wom general secretary Kofi Akpalo
I Jerry Owusu apia
okay
the Jerry Owusu apo
I see
ona oye general secretary no more office krampo yesen na wono so dia ode abebo mu se Constitution kro na yemomode na yem protect Constitution no de juri se ye bibia wom bia eye kama boa magana ye ho toye emaniema nyina koyi nti Constitution no ho asem ena ono so wode betu dwa Constitution day no ena ode sa asem we eba ye se yemo homoden a na Constitution no ye nsomu a kratafa to so eye dumotwe NDC dwumtreni ayura Johnson Esiedu enketia na wono so wode nsema ba betu dwa ena wo chese nei no wo hwe sedia ena no kra ezema mpanyine beka se one day obepese obebon homoden ama ni besi bia wono the power ayekuta no no or hand over na ye
that's only option
na hand them
only any other option that to hand over power peacefully
say or no say or the person hand over the NPP
only any option that be ultimately cast of hand over the MPP. He will hand over to any political party Ghana for be and you don't pay.
Okay.
He has no option. Or hand over the mind. Ghana for the decide who will be our next president. Not or no as a president.
Okay.
No, not at all. Exactly. Create the enabling environment to send them and pay that Rollins here and Kufuor here and Atamis here and Mahama here. No, it was the same thing. Now hand over peacefully. Now call baby. Simple. Obi anu ni asem.
Eti Johnson na say dun ketia say said dia mampanyin ko kan no wo sre no a enye saa na wo so ka no. Te say dia je bi kan pepepe. Saa na wo se mampanyin e ka no. Na ne bi di twa to e wo graphic mo e wo kratafe to so enkron na PPP womo so ede nsam atudwa ese en manim ya de womo 2024 abato ebe de omo bedi mu nkonimpa nti omo office ahodo omo asase ebiebia okọ eye wa eho makwa bie ba ko wa chese aye ni so pa sa party ni so omo abie omo akwa bedi mu omo se mrantie bebrebe ena emra medom amanyuko nti nya graphic ede eba ye eno no ye mame nko daily guide ono so guide nsam kakra no pe wo hwe animu a say na graphic animu daily guide animu check kama na afi me mfanto na me monwuram said ye mampanyi na na do danko akufu ado the prince abunani the first said ni kura say eguso ha na say
no you just so hin nko ade a ye ma o ahin I title as anete
prince abunani the first
yes say mahama so the friend Aris Atoraze nana atopi oye ade ye Kwame the second.
Okay.
No so. Aris Atoraze.
It's the prince Abudani the first. Now, my penny say one day say 2024 December 7th election ebekoso no ebe free and fair, transparent. Bia bekoso kululu bia enkonkopie mu a wode aba betwudwa ho ensem no na asem kase ba ko akata fa to so ensia na ewon mu ze max na ewo monten so na eja ebinim yam hihio mu abrante ba ko twini ti se Onua Onua na chese wo she kira no no kra no nanka dwumade bi bekoso eye nana Kwame Bediako dodo na afre no chida wono na chese wode ba betwudwa nanka dwumade bi bekoso nanso mpanyin bo moden akosi nkonwa ama dwumade na wompese wo moye no ene mpanyin atwotwo Europa ye to nsafro mo olumba wo panyin wo kan bi Peter Obi ni mpanyin atwotwo Europa afede eduwa grasma kamanya anwe ya twini break isi twi dwumade na maso a chese ekoye nsem bebre eno daily guide ede aba kratafa to so nsia won mo a
yenye Onua online we ya no
online na eje akoto do me market ehun nsem bebrebe
enkwosihwe me ha ho krenka enkwosihwe hwehwemu beko hwehwemu beba report no mo fa nya adwuma enkwosihwe na kejeti akra ye bo ka over $256 million and the crash 10 months yenye ne hwe na domi a afi na ye boy hobra ko Onua online
na amanfo se ye mu IGP abaso sanse Christmas nipa mro bia nhyɛ da mpiem bebre bia sa ama one ne boys bo moden ato ban gi ban ne bambo ho nsɛm de na egina brane enti na abaso ba wo se ye de bo IGP sanse obe share bo se Christmas di atutubutu fo munya hwiye nje ase no de enkrofo tie na so pamma eba fom kakra ugina ho awoto ne aspire ochi na chese ye bu fa so saa ti eno nsem na wo mo ede ebetudwa na afi mame enko Onua online ana ode na area
ko Onua online na yenko
ase bebia mi gina no enshada
Onua online na ewo ha no mseti Onua online
okay mame enko Onua online na enra na chese blasa so mo dada ya na se no mo ye den bo no munim se muntimi hye bia mo nka na nka munya boy enra na Namibia fo a wo mo esu abo nche ye yire Ghana fo Taliban pampi ko wie ya wo bia ntimi anto atena
we yara
oh park ni su player ba ko wo bo ne ho modern pa
ai ko si say why player be
oh but oh just ni di pie mu no eye yo
where the friend say
oh but wonu nko ana ne eto park no so ache say enye fedi ago oh One player, number so
can you imagine?
No man, I mean, you have why you matter about Pompey. Yeah, just say. Go back to comment me.
Very interesting.
By a bonfire, a moment fast.
Oh, by my house, come on, by a badge. And by a anyhow. Come on, see a bonnet, body. And I'm making me about 3 matches, people. Sir, I mean, and they go so.
Any on baby, 3 matches there. General, the
best player in the air. Oh,
on your best player. Man of the match. Oh,
yeah, that's what is that's
na aka ni man panyi John Dramani mama ono otese bo nwoma so ade prosoro wede a wotu frank ade ama ndc amnyuku o say 2024 won de obana pa bene pa na semba ko a waka eda Onua online Felix Animapo atro se eye ne nwanwa papa se 2020 abato a rekoto ye ni nipa makomako nwotwe ena wom hwere wom nkwa mampanyini na nado danko akufo ado nyina baabi mu enka ho asem da se bia o ene nipa nwotwe ewu ye hwe kwan bia na busuafo ebetimi de o mafa so besi ne won ka hwemfa ho da na sa asem no eda so hyeni mu a se 2020 abato ekọ nipa 8 ene to anan mo onse do se eye ne ye ne nwanwa pa se mampanyini ntime mo sa asem no so enka se bia omo yakọ na se bia bibisi wo umpeso aso na okuru musa na nka waka bibi di acheche abusuafo ne yere enso besi ne mampanyi na nado danko akufo ado ntimi nka ne baabi no na John Dramani mama wotu franka ma ndc amnyuko se asem no se eye ne yeyi papa ntene nsem a wode aba betu dwa no eda onuaonline.com eno baako eno no enti yenko yenim na fe yenhwe asema hodo so
yenhwe last story
Onua online
stories be brain na go yeah
ze kra no ebinum ebebehwe o ye hono ansa na wom dia kwa
na what choice only choice I mean enye Onua online o go fast story no
fast story so Onua ma chi say ye 3 months ahead
yes
every station we come bia enti no wasem je yenhwe last story onuaonline.com na fe me meto ade kakra sanse ne ne de se ne ebena de nche bena de bia nso mnim nyesi fi ha enti yenko back na fe yenhwe story back a eda ho we aka ne mampanyini na sem back a wasan aka biem no se nipa nwotwe ade na first ye kana se ye koto aba dakro na nipa nwotwe ato anan mo onse no se we no se ba sa okay ye democracy a che se ye wo mo e se ka bi mamika bi ye ne a champion de whole Africa o se we no team se nkeka wo nyina egum a che se sheda enkoyi nti nasmo wo kano na ye constitution day ni bia ne se mo de tu bia no e no che se nipa makomako nwotwe ya to aba dako amomawu nti e ba se bia afi bia nka ye to aba nti afi bia nipa nwotwe na nke bewu se de wo kan nti wo stress sa de ne de emo aka mamika bia mamu a eno ho nsem aka ne mampanyini na ede sansem no etudwa na yebi mame enkamfo Adama West Africa emfama Ghana kuafo nyina titi woni a edokoko unse eduru ba bia ya na kokoo nsem no eze Africa ye ne etoso jama mienu se ye ne edikan wiase nyina ye ne etoso mienu eti Adama force wom de edrum yensa na aba Trevor Asita Star na fe Emma Star na no se ndrum yensa enka mfa mom ti se bia January yawuramu yi na odi bia Trevor no na fe odi akobbo kokoo no nyina yesi February mu a na wafa ti se bia Emma Star na de akwa so etoso miensa na se Maakye na de eye Asita ne so akwa spray kuma kate kokoo ntuntum ne de keka obi ema kokoo ne so do so pebi ne bebo apa do so pu afra home 0544 325030 0544 325030 and 0270 575030 and penny bejo so na fe yama obina bibia so etimi akoyie.
All right, so I mean now say the worker chat no na menka say cash out me ba be draw this year and me will be 2000 Ghana cedis. Yes. Enti unyam to ya star 439 hash
cash out
option number 3
and Onua Maakye
na ebe bisa say number of tickets a mene wa ka meto be 200 Ghana cedis and 300 Ghana cedis Now
boom 2000.
Now 2000 because 200 Ghana cedis now 2000. I said what you have to so do. More when you 1800 there also. It is star 439 hash. Option number 3. Ayo nuya matching. Na number of tickets no. Chegu Musa. Makubi 5 Ghana cedis. Chegu Musa. Tiye the first. Winner. And me see me be 2000 Ghana cedis.
Obi na pano.
Eti when they the lucky winner. And I don't pay. I'll bet the 2000 Ghana cedis.
20 million.
Yes. 2000 Ghana cedis. All right. You're your first winner.
First winner.
Yes. From last week, Nina, 055, 055, 053, 053, so the winners are throughout the whole of last week.
Hey.
0536 690.
Do to draw.
Sikana tom.
Atom.
Edem. Eti. We at the 2000 Ghana cedis. Me etwa ya hon komra ya kwaba. Ye be san so at the another one. Na ya mo skaba osusu wadi. Ye be sese ya.
Ebushia from Nana Yaw JB. It's all about bang. Me the ejuma pamre e de bro e wo connect 97.1 FM from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Bibia tutua enum kasade entertainment no your friend no information will be asking and the information bia ahana obetine kane. Afesu no kai say yeah, the Celebrity Wednesday at the bro Wednesdays be our this show and no yeah feature ubia what did I will do to na never show so live. I feel so can say I feel so chicha I will do so and you see kunya ebokunya na issue abeda board no it be at discuss na ubia so enya pan afre akire ma ben. Can be also say Fridays rap. It's all about rap. Freestyle Friday on Connect 97.1 FM. Ejuma pamre so if I chow ushamia bang.
For the past week, your performance in class has totally dropped. Is everything okay with you? Who is making it like that? Really need prayers.
What of connection? Meanwhile, buy your Maria.
Why do you choose to kill yourself over the path?
In fact, we'll face her together.
It's not that easy, you know that.
You don't mean it.
I don't mean it. Do I look like a joker?
I don't understand this boy. Oh.
She's not respect mine. The first wife. I was a romantics.
May try to be romantic. Even the before now you robotic.
Come on, say it to her. Because you do this hour. What's it? Makacho sound fantastic cry combination no. And you on combination of boy and alpha. Ebusiam you 1442. Also for 532. Upgrade.
It's all heights we know what the power.
This is the power of Foko.
Mr. Foko.
Mr. Foko, yawa debia 7 p.m. Ewo Onua TV so.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Ya from me ya titi okra, Iron Lady. Eba no Ghana amanyosemu a, ma yese prekasa me fiti krotia na me ho agi afie mu. Obia ne mense, me no oba betu kwan mi. Ye besua de, ye bebie biensem so. Ever Pemuka Jumedi so Onua 95.1 FM and Onua TV so a Joda Pacifieda and Yanom Yenu and Pemu and Quasino 9 Yanni Woma Bay and Woman Yosemu Sikasam to Yemu Ebe Sinkonia Ewo Studio near Bonkomo. Maybe more analysis on trending stories and some are Ecoso Ewo Prum. Now Pemuka Jumedi so dear wouldn't say a yes, Dada or how by an hour Ewo Petemu. Papa me social media handles ring na so Facebook ya titi okra Twitter ya _titi Instagram and TikTok ya titi1 me tipa buka ko ya kasie mu bi anye bi ya na sede ya be body plum ni ya hyena ma na ye o my God hodonti na me num ye no ye ko age plum Pemuka Jumedie ewo Onua 95.1 FM and Onua TV e joda kwasi fieda e wiadom ye no empemu e kwasi anwumre no 9
Nyumeko amaso ya sen eye ban herbal.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Yansempa, ya de bro.
Yensempo, yensempa. Yensempo, yensempa. Yensempo, yensempa. Yensempo, yensempa. Yensempo, yensempa. Jack, ye de bro.
Yensempo, yensempa. Ye de bro.
Agrofie, ye no ejoda kosi yawada 4 p.m. ewo Onua TV so.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
I have almost some for pa, mo goodie papa, mo de shia papa, adwo broni monogochi. Do that for me screen garden. Sanse mo ase me yira kakra, e bi muzomeni aje. Na mo nim se ma bobo ne ma bede na me de ba be so amo. Me na me tu TV so a wo ye ho hwe kwant me ndum TV no. Ma ba akonwa no nsa nu ne mete so hwe na e wode a na wa ba beje. Eye pre-big Joe TV show. Trending news, celebrity gossip, celebrity interviews. Ni nyina e wo show yi mu. Mo am in low na mo shine high or red carpet. So na mo nso mo turn high na mo shine low. Unim no wandi ule mu na se many boss or na se wasem ebetodwa. Endi edwumadi so ye back in count is a graphic. And as ye be no more Tisa coffee. Baby Joe TV show. Make a date with me. I drop Bruni Papa be Mona Gucci. Thank you.
Baby Joe. Sisi adi yin efiada bia 4 p.m. ewo Onua TV so.
Jumadie omo maso yasne eye. Wallace.
Onua TV. Ye dwene ho pa.
Why crado? So the sikapodo be show kotokom abribia when cash out. Anya be your candy for. Na nya sika bebre. E ma wo hwe. Na wo tie media general stations bia. That's right. Ya baba bo abaso so we do no cre amaye. Mo afidie nda MG brands bia. TV3, 3FM 92.7, Onua TV, Onua FM 95.1, Ninyina Ewon Kran, Akuma FM 87.9, Ewo Kumase, and a Connect FM 97.1, Ewo Takrade. Sawo beka kasha rafla media general station e dawa kumasono. Ane dial *439# anumuwa. Na mia station e dawa kumaso. Wala! Wababeka ni pedua wababenya sika bebre. Nemo kayo se jumedi eya bribia de bia. Ewo media general station bia so. Cash out and win big. Jumedie Yene Radio Entertainment Limited and Akabo Maya de Abreu National Lottery Authority and on Sashasi. Our characters lottery platforms. Jumedie and Shishaka Kra Edahun.
Yafasida Fama Etifo and Yafo Amoshe live Onua TV and of course Mamuti live Onua 95.1 and then more Facebook Amoshe Sisia. Asida Cheche Kese Pasu and Koma Midimafo Heba Clinic. Dr. Time that's also main country said, O Yari no Brano for time into Sumau. And I watch it. And nam you know, Namiesa. Na offer a bibidro kind and fansa yare. Na yare ni fi hokra. Also so and fama. No when you stroke le yare who don't need no. Midimafo Heba Center. Na se Midimafo Heba Clinic. A bit to me Abuao. Midimafo Heba Hospital. Na a honomo and a doctor at the time at the beto yare so no what yare and te at the amount. But only doctor in Komosi baby I will be anum. For doctor because Kumasi or ho and cry or Hanu Musi. Into Feno. Na only Nindim Komo Sisia 0244 773282. 0244 773282 and a 0500 727215. 0500 727215. And no I am Dimafo Heba Hospital. Kumase owo Ebuakwa Agogo ena enkrasusu owo Pokuase Maira Ekwaneso. Nti ofre na enkobo bia wo bia odi ni na kache ne se yare se ena how no for time ento yare no so emfa ma na asumdwe so emra oho na bibia so ntimi nkoye emfa emma. Na yamra fie na ye start ye nkomo no ɛwɔ ɛha no mu sɛ me no ka sɛ miaminia Ivan atnase saa so na abusuafo a maka ho minia yes ni so ababetna ha no mu se a ye ba be di enkomo ɛwɔ ha no mu say a lot of issues and na start ebobo ba events that were unfolding in previous days ni na no ye be start ye di ho nkomo ye be hwɛ kejetia market any other events so akoso ewo ho no nti ni ma mo ache mo akwa ba bibia boko de bibia boko jowi happy new year so
many happy returns bro
yeah alba bibia boko happy new year same to you mo de bronya ni na de jame me wa hado mo say eti ni ma me start through ho no mo na ye hwe other issues ebobo eba
yes sir
yeah
right enti happy New Year to all our viewers out there. We're gonna use JB.
Yeah.
Let's jump straight into the issues. And on the 27th of December 2023.
Yeah.
It was a Wednesday at about 2 a.m. Parliament passed 5 new tax bills.
27th December
2023.
2023.
Time I'm very busy and focused on Singathon, ni Cookathon, no? Yes. Government or Parliament was in Parliament. So we passed 5 new tax bills. 2 of them are very significant in there. Back on here, VAT has been reviewed upwards. Onua introduced a new tax called emissions tax, and that would affect every user of petrol and diesel engines.
Yeah.
It is all moto, you see abobo ya ne sanyamano. Because of that emissions tax, I'm going to say because we release smoke out of your engines, you have to pay an emissions tax. Now, JB, these 2 taxes are going to affect every single thing in Ghana. Because once VAT it affects everything, your utility bills, everything is touched by VAT.
Yeah, sure.
Another thing that will be charged by VAT is your petroleum products, diesel, petrol,
yes.
But apart from VAT, they've introduced the emissions tax, which will affect petrol and diesel and all those fuels.
Pollution tax.
No, so this is emissions tax which has been introduced. 5 new taxes.
So,
but you're going to pay more. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
No matter what the tag has been put on it, you're going to pay substantially more than we used to pay.
I see.
And I'm saying many Ghanaians till date do not even know Bibi Sak or so.
Oh yeah.
Because during that time now, man for a chill it's people up to now in the new year and then 9th January.
Yeah, sure.
People still don't even know you're passing 5 new taxes. At that same parliament sitting, Onua approved 290 billion Ghana cedis. So that's government expenditure. That's appropriation bill was also passed.
I see.
And they've given them not 5 or 10 billion. We're talking about over 200 billion Ghana cedis have been given or approved for government to spend. Now, JB, mind you, sir, your current national debt stock is unbearable. You signed over 200 billion account for them to spend. And how many Ghanaians know about these things? And see, who can say now you're chilling during the December.
Yeah.
JB, I couldn't chill, I could not have fun. Because all of these issues were pressing and dependent. How do I even go out and make Jimmy? I couldn't get these things out of my head. And I'm saying, I watched the energy Ghanaians did chilly the December. No, I wish we could focus on political matters the same way. Ghana will be free. Ghana will be free.
Yeah.
But see, let's come to other issues. And see, all of these things are pending. On the 7th of January, just on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, a program be was Independence Square, the convention, right? And then there were supposed to be 4 main speakers who were attending. Julius Malema, who is from the EFF in South Africa.
Yeah.
That's similar to the organization that we have in Ghana, the EFL. There was Professor Pierre Lumumba, who is from Kenya. We had Dr. Arikana Chiombori, who is from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And then we had Peter Obi coming from Nigeria. And so Osha, the makeup of the panelists that was formed for this program, it's a purely Pan-Africanist panel, right? And you had representation. There was none from North Africa, but from West Africa, Central, East, and South.
Yeah, sure.
There was a good representation of the continent. And as Osha, among who were invited to this program, there were people who were you can, I mean, who are people you can refer to as political giants in Africa? They have a very good international following. JB, how do you give them the permit all the way back in November last year? And then 1 hour to the program beginning, no, most more cancel program, no. And I crave your indulgence. Maminkai, this letter we got from the office of the president.
From the office of the president.
It was a statement that was offered as an excuse for what has happened.
Okay.
It's a signed document.
Yes. So from a
media director.
So we will have it on the screen very soon.
This is from the office of president, and it was sent on the 7th of January 2024.
And when is signed?
It was signed by H.M. Wood, the chief director for the chief of staff.
Okay.
Yes, H.M. Wood. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to copy the deputy director for the diaspora affairs. That's Dr. Nadia Adongo-Fin.
All right.
And so the letter says, the heading of the letter is a revocation of permit. And I'd like us to pay attention to what this letter says. I'm going to say, we write to revoke immediately the permission granted per our letter number OPPH02 that was dated 11th November 2023, which approved your request to use the Black Star Square for the above event. Or say, this decision has been necessitated by an unforeseen state event scheduled to take place at the venue. I beg your pardon.
All right.
I'd like to highlight that paragraph again.
More share live on TV. So this is the letter signed by the
chief director.
The chief director
for the chief of staff.
For the chief of staff as the office of the president.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I'll show the second paragraph. Now say, this decision has been necessitated by an unforeseen state event scheduled to take place at the venue. I'll come back to this paragraph. Under the circumstances, the amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis paid by your office for the use of the venue will be refunded. We regret any inconvenience this may cause.
Oh, okay.
Back to the second paragraph. Or say, this decision, that's the decision to cancel the event, has been necessitated by an unforeseen state event scheduled to take place at the venue. You see, how can a program or an event which is unforeseen be scheduled? My goodness, you can't believe these things if you don't see them. So nobody can make this up. Almost say they canceled the program because of an unforeseen state event which has been scheduled. Unforeseen, let's say you had no idea about it. It was
into a program nimuna obode aban de na wono ahyehyɛ de ato hɔ no.
But almost say they are aban ahyehyɛ no unforeseen. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's almost say they are canceling the event for an unforeseen state event which has been scheduled.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make sense. You see, you an unforeseen event. Idea to me who say ABC, not AC. That's unforeseen, right?
No, muso say ABC and AC.
But one man, no, almost say I'm cancel way no for an unforeseen event. But almost say a state event.
Yes.
How can a state event which has been scheduled be unforeseen? It's meaning, but meaning letter because this is from the office of the president. I'm not surprised, JB, that we go into certain contracts which we later realize have been very criminal, if nothing else, because you're to me in kind simple brofo, and you cannot use your English words correctly, and you write out a letter like this, an unforeseen state event which has been scheduled. How does this make sense? But you see, this was a national day of shame for Ghana because
really?
Oh yes, a very big national day of shame.
I see.
Yes. How? I like that. I've mentioned, sir, these were 4 political giants in Africa who cover West, Central, East, and South Africa, right? Sure. So this was a Pan-Africanist movement, right? Now, our president has been touting a lot of Pan-African rhetoric when he goes outside. With the eyes of Mikabro also, but pardon me. Yes. And so your president has been sold to us, sir, or your Pan-Africanist, and then he supports. So Utie Nikasawo outside Ghana, like when he met the French president, his rhetoric is Pan-Africanist, right? And he said, "Yenya opportunity be say the 4 political giants who represent 3/4 of the continent coming into Ghana." And mind you, Ghana has always been known previously as the gateway to Africa. And see, for such an event to be organized here,
what was the event?
The convention.
Yes. So it was for a particular agenda.
No, but hold on. Whatever agenda it was, I am saying you have 4 political giants, right, meeting together to have a conversation. Whatever that agenda was, I'm saying this is a representation of 3/4 of the continent.
No, Metiasio.
Yes.
But you say yet here,
yes.
Yet set is so for a particular
discussion. I wish you let me make my point.
Maybe make you point.
Right.
Me Wuni ena Ivan. Yet Yanu say ye do nkomo. I'm a Ghana for right. But the share behind the scene that's a yet it's a different agenda. So we might be sitting here today. Na ye cancel asema ye Canada for the interest of ye team for ne ahwefo. But say ye kwabonten and say ye free camera nanim na ye ko baby fufuro so it's a different thing. But ye me say yeah.
That is done. But I'm saying, sir, these people have a following, and if you follow their rhetoric, you see they push a certain agenda, which is Pan-Africanist, right? Yeah. So I'm saying, sir, if these 4 people are coming onto one platform to have a conversation around Africa, it would have been in Ghana's interest, sir, would have even be part of it. I was hoping, say, the program would have happened, and then our presidential aspirants, either the current president or his vice president, who is looking to become the next president, would have taken advantage of such a platform and addressed the people. And this would have not just been for Ghana, but would have been for the majority of Africa.
I see.
So I was looking at how this would have actually put Ghana back on the map. See, I know Ghana's title of being the gateway to Africa has been taken by Rwanda. Rwanda is now claiming to be the gateway to Africa, and nobody can take it from them because they are proving, say, they are the gateway to Africa.
But say program number and their agenda is different from, say, you remember lecture or you remember to as Pan-Africanists, you become who are say.
No, but we didn't know. So I'm saying the people who were coming are known for that rhetoric. So almost speeches everywhere. That is the agenda they've been pushing. Dr. Arikana Chiombori has been talking about Africa and our problems. Yes. Lumumba has been doing same. Malema has been known for same. So I'm saying, irrespective of what the agenda might have been, these are people who are known for pushing the Pan-Africanist agenda.
But
who would have acted?
Say Abano Bekasibia. Event na koso wi ansa na yetu ho anamo.
No, but
and I
say so if Abain is going to cancel anything, you had since Abain na Musa approve ourselves, and before you approve of something, you should screen it and see, say, what are you going to do with the venue? What is the program going to be like? Obeya will scrutiny before you issue the permit. And see, if they didn't do that, that is even an indictment on the government as well. Because you don't just grant permits to people to come and do anything at all. No, you should scrutinize and see what they are going to do, the agenda of the program, if it's going to be beneficial to the people. And then you either decide to give the permit or revoke it. But they gave the permit last year in November, and then 1 hour before the program will start, most say more revoke or more permits, because of unforeseen state event. My goodness. But you see, so no, it's a national day of shame because the way and means the whole thing was done shows that Ghana really is not a democratic nation. We only speak about democracy, but we don't practice democracy. It's an indictment on the international community because you don't treat international people who are coming to your country in that manner. And you see, if you see the presence of the police and the army, and then their posture towards the people, right? I said it was not. It was more than just, oh, we are cancelling your event because of another scheduled event. And so this even goes to another indictment on the government. Say, Mama Obi permit from last year. Say, oh, you see the venue for this program. How is it that you didn't know, say, another state event was going to clash with that same event?
All right. Remember our whole movie, but Ivan, yeni hun komo kakra na yehwe event on for the Ghana Hanu say. Near touch on 5 new taxes were introduced as at December 27. And we have Baba. Latest one also Domidra Ashe, but a typical case study KGT Ashe for 10 months. Akabe Busumi Mienu, Nedi 1 year. Baby Ashe no, Adana Busum. To Okana den Saka Kregu Hon, no ya pie now call baby. Ubian can Honshu, Ubian Honshu. It's still marking time. Yes, Ghana Sikasa.
Yes, the day came I mentioned what here for now. Men wish you will be a happy new year. And the young couple say, Yasin Babishi, I'm hoping say this new year will come with a lot of positive vibes and the kind of change in a year share the moon or a babana sabi Ghanaian dream now. Every young person be all Ghana be a hope is Ghana be ye no. We will not give up on those dreams. And this advocacy will continue. Keep telling people, say, we all have a stake in this country called Ghana. and whichever way, and any way, whether you are sick or well, rich or poor, well or not well, no, Obia will stake. Your stake in Ghana is equal, and wherever be a political discourse, be a course, we should be very much interested because it is the future of the youth, that is on the line. So we had the rate of unemployment and kwanya you to know this veil of hopelessness, and then now for those are more the political power and nobody seem interested. The attitude is that of indifference. But be able who say Ghana ni akwa huchim where you expect the states about move machinery, the might of the states, you ever go to the aid of the people. No, you don't even see. Ebina woka KJT as a Maakye. Aya Ghana for Japade na kwashe oho. Aya Ghana for ena sabi omo akosa ahu here no. You expect the government to go to their aid in that particular regard. Sabi ya sabi. Say there I've sitting na nipa no kom no. You wait me bail omo out. But politics na ye and culture say it's not about say politics say nipa ho be hen no. Power and supremacy and amamfo chesi. It is about money. Your politics, it is about money, power, and fame.
Unfortunately, KGT as at the time not insured. Good. Insurance new somewhere around November 2021.
Yes.
So now,
so you begin to ask yourself, say this marketer, a share management,
yes.
So why will anybody sit there, say insurance, but where you see, Obia Onua, you may punishing or that deterrence na make say ye bibi eba ye there has been massive consequences far away ya sabi obi akom a obi ti baby onu so be sua nyansa no those things are not there. So me I am not surprised, and some of these things will keep happening until say we the citizens we keep up who say yes politics in here, but until say the embassy from demanding accountability from our people, they will continue to take the people for granted. Because politics, my culture said the easiest thing to do for a politician to realize that the people they are ruling are fools. When they realize that the people they are ruling are not wise, you can just take advantage of them and do whatever that you want to do. And I think that is exactly what some Ghanaian politicians, I have realized. These are gullible people, very emotional people. It's just a matter of just playing on their emotional keyboard. You can just take advantage of them. At the end of the day, we have had instances in the past that people will not do anything. Eduru say e kwa koto aba na yasesa gravel na asefo ni kogu kwan so yehu bi wo Kumase ehu bi wo they see wo ye friend say central region kwa exactly. Yeah. So but if you are dealing with reasonable minds, one kasa you feel ashamed say ade we are medical, the people will revolt, people will vote against me based on the fact that people will interpret the whole thing to me say but we keep accepting these things, and politicians keep pushing this thing through our your friends your throat, and we accept them. So we the people must rise to the occasion and say yes, politics na Ghana destiny best san because our sub-region has said Abraham Nkrumah started here. Ghana be the first country in the sub-region to secure independence. Ghana has always been the shining star, but today look at our state, look at your debt insurmountable. And you need any other option than to rely on IMF. They should come to our aid. That is the only option. Last year, I can discussion about IMF. We second tranche and expecting last year November. Yeah. We didn't get the money because we couldn't patch a deal with our external creditors. And then I'm saying if right.
And then
ninth. Discussion with your friends official credit we na fe na ekoso sabe ye betimi anya some understanding bia my ansana IMF agent so de sika my so we bisa won say o man in the future wo hefa o man no sanda kam e kai gu ya so na se for these are the realities end up pinning the kind of economic distress Ghana for namu you expect to say ye nyina be waking up from your slumber, this emotional politics and active partisan activism na no say your politics, your party, but Ghana and the supreme. At the end of the day, we need to demand among for say they should do the right thing. But I will have the structure so I structure your politics tonight. And yeah, I dare give rise to good leaders because the system is skewed towards corruption. And do bad. The obey be about corrupted. So near manner institutions and as for the see what who say institutions by year those institutions I see a because elsewhere, ansana even democracy na you can about the institution and opinion and as a for institutions play quite a crucial role. Yeah. But then they look at our state institutions. And a foundation of democracy and all these institutions in abubu because men no they are not men with any moral conviction, among for new principles, among for new values, and then as a for no obia womb, just say or womb to serve himself, and then as a for them obia the opera, and we have seen a lot of gangsters with badge, more than none in the more executive badge, Sabi, or more in the name of politics, they are just stealing from the state. These are just typical gangsters with executive badge. Because they are insulated by power, and they can do whatever that they want to do and get away with it. This is one thing we the youth must realize. Politics na enya sorry na wakata uwa okwaje wakatu ya heaven. Politics akatu ya je no haya. And you must at any point in time make sure that politics is a good interest, because nka ba na say na oman aye wom so we had the youth population be aye wa ya na ye do so wom and maka say oman be economy be driver ade aye force driver the labor also coming from the youth. But in Africa, this youthful way, go waste. You can't get it to do anything. Elsewhere in America and other places, they have realized that when they come to this human resource, they don't even have it in abundance. So they have resorted to say, "Omo ba Africa, sa among for the omo call aircraft, boasebe omo labor no, ombetimienya way." But you had the youth to know here. We see these people as useless because government is not ready to provide anything for any of the youth. Metesa recently now buying cassette or be rented rooms in their houses. I'm a young people. Young people in Ghana are not beggars. Nobody is asking government on high mind when we have a law, rent law no. Any chroma say. What's your cry? You need to pay 2-3 years and above.
Yes, maybe 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah. When we are Marayo Chroma say, Sabi, you can't take more than 6 months. So make sure that some of these laws work. I know the young people will not rely on somebody say almost come and find to your dying. But so these are some of the things I hear Sabi a man for because politics na no. Yes, a man for mesan lie our MP in the morning. But our people, that is what they cherish because a bar, that is how the supreme move feeling better and feel feeling big. And do call MP no panel any pass and lie. MP, your friend said, "Me busu eni ewu, me misika nkoto fundaka, me misika me di kotua me ba, me kwaya adore ne na sefo." Nti we MP na constituency, we di ho agora. Saturday ba, ko beto fundaka be 30. Yeah. Ene adore ne na sefo awoko. Oh, say for wedding. MPB okwa yi na wontua sika bebrebe nti. Ye beto atia wo. Aye tutia. Exactly. Yeah. So omo call duty na omo nkon make sure say emra ne nhyehyeye be ye adwuma. Our minor foundation, young people will not become beggars, but rather will become self-sufficient and economically independent. Those things, young from you continue to become a beggar in your own land. 10 Ghana cedis, 100 Ghana cedis, 50 Ghana cedis. And I'm saying, answer Ghana betimi asesano. We need to make sure that we build a platform for you to make me leverage it to maximize obia individual potential obia wo sabe ye betime duru ba bia o man so betime benefit from by bedru ba bia sabe the natural resources na ye wo no kwa nipa hu nyansa hu say that is the need for us to yankasa no ye take charge na ye make sure say ye high services for people to do sabe ye betu o moka enti ye ko find ye natural resources na ye atamne de ama for muntu na mama ye bi ye land ye ha ene. So we business all baby. All that you need is a stable political environment. And tell me in Africa, which country boasts of a stable political environment than Ghana? Continuous. Yeah. 30 years. Look at even the kind of in the midst of this economic turmoil here, you will be cool. Cool system no economically no Ghana is far baby one, but this thing is stable. Yeah. And say company from America no over Ghana, they don't need any incentive here because the political stability only is enough. They are assured. But we are giving them tax holiday free waivers, a lot of waivers. Or by year 5 years no so na ya good company no wasia afọ foforo because for another tax holiday. Now our young people to minya sika na so kasa start business and when a man say tax relief no absolutely nothing. And these people come to this country like some of them big corporations when they come they set up there is no law that says yebi we are adwuma na or profit no retain maybe 20% for Ghana for a certain amount of time because as long as those money stays, the economy will do better. Sure. When they finish, MTN, Vodafone, so Musica, South Africa, who are
Sikano call changing into dollars, leaving your economy dry. Then you have this, your finance minister will come and tell people, say, oh, the economy will hit 1 trillion. That's a joke. That is a joke. Because ask yourself, say, what is your share? Young people have become desperate and go to Europe. Ghana for money, and say, man for what so echo Europe, and I say for them. The very few room betting your corners on Sabi Okodura. Now, so when you're Japan, they know the back room ha. Comport ko ha de near sesa nemo de guso one san kan na yaje jaman forecast na for kan no ka yaje be ton am wan ka nya ya yaje nipa no je ya na de man girlfriend wa ton man fo uhu ana wa koma. That is the kind of government and as oman ya yewo ma seeking say ye betimi asesa this nasty political your friend is saying narrative ya te hu.
But how did we get here?
We got here because politics na no ya just see the answer the best politics. We decided we have invested too much emotions into this politics. We have invested too much of Madame Funie Minuani or a Tintin or a say. So when you have such nasty things around politics, say nipa no go wrong, but you don't see because the kind of link between you and that person emotional. And you know what emotions does to people. And I just say I invested wisdom. Now you just emotions keke. Now you looking at value. The nipa no kan and no ye. Or mind baby ekoye. It is not about self-interest and as a form. I don't know the day no. You quite time because politics na ye. Your friends say ye free kroba akonso omo ye to me na ye free say those tribal and ethnocentric kind of way no. And ye motivation for this politics ye. So nipa no dey kota we don't care. That is why in the midst of all this messy situation we have, you still have people have the infantry go on radio and defend this whole nasty thing. Say be air koso. So we the people, my catcher say change na ye seeking will come from nowhere. I best start from Yankasa until say Yankasa better say I click it on the reset button. And they are making sure say you're going forward, you know. You don't politics from a different lens. Now I may that partisan lens and then as a for no. The situation will continue to be like this, and on this particular way now, I don't care whatever the way we're going to do there. But the fact is, what guarantee or more, your friend is saying, permits.
Yeah.
And now we can say, Ebia, not your more necessary. No, per the letter now. Nikan ye no sankana for ade na omukwa na sesan can to be captured in that particular letter.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when him say the partner no kwakwa no o man nya just cancel, but you torpedo it at that particular way no. It's an embarrassment. You see, that is what I'm telling you. Your president is gaining notoriety for a lot of things because for this I think he's just behaving like a gangster with
so
a
this is what happened on the day. And was screen as well.
Yes.
So
yes. I don't think this is from the night. This is the previous events that happened. Yes.
Oh, okay. The previous event that happened.
And I was going to touch on this. This venue had been given to certain people to do programs right there.
Near the amount of some family.
No, I'm saying in December.
Yes.
In December.
Yes.
And you see,
when it's your political activity.
That's what I was coming to.
Yes.
When it's things that are going to be entertainment based, they allow that.
Yeah, sure.
But if it's anything that's going to be political, and it's not controlled by the government or the political opponent and oppositions in Ghana, they don't allow that.
Yeah, but that is the Independence Square.
No, you're not getting my point. Independence Square is not supposed to be for entertainment. It is a serious place for political issues. It's a political security ground.
Yes.
And see, if you're going to allow anyone to use that for entertainment, why can't you let anyone use that for national political issues? This is not partisan. You're getting my point.
Yeah.
And see, I'm saying, in this country, we found ourselves in a position, say, anything that's going to serve as an educational material or content for the people to uplift them politically, the consciousness of the people, to lift it politically.
Yes. Say the I don't care.
Yeah.
But the fact is the partner permit, when you do some of these things, sell it the nation in a bad light. That is what I'm saying.
This is great.
Because to torpedo it at that last hour, the kind of impression I will create, because even in the letter, you are not able to clarify as to why you are torpedoing that particular thing. And a very negative way. So Ebasai defeated this whole thing of Ghana being your friend said democratic, whatever. No? That is why I keep telling people that these guys are just imposters fronting democratic rule. They pretend say this is a democracy, but in reality, this is not a democracy. If the president can just sit there and just torpedo things like that, then you become a gangster with a presidential badge. You are not a Democrat. You are just a gangster
with the presidential bag. And I know the day in the kind of your friends say imagining as far as Ghana, it's not positive because this is not the first time we have had such instances on several occasions. This is not the time this gangster kind of way. So even within the media,
may I take some few minutes now? Yenti and conform call program be in the name say na komo call that particular event ni bi no. Yenti bi no me yeba to us our discussion with so.
What happened is that Ghana leaders, they are disgrace to the country. They are disgrace to us. How can you stop us from having such a program like this? How can you know what the program is about? Yes, it's about igniting, it's about leadership in Africa. Leadership in Africa and empowerment. No, empowering leadership in Africa. You understand? So when if you look at this program, this December, last year December, the video, Shatawale, Sakodia, all of them, those politics, they allow them. The one way go empower Africa, they said they don't go do. Correct. So we get empowered. Last year, American Vice President, when she came here, you gave the woman when she be American, you gave her the platform. That's one to come in. In Africa, I want Julius Malema to preach giving the Vice President, you understand, President, I want Julius Malema to speak on
he said our independence is meaningless unless the whole it's connected to the whole Africa.
You understand?
Right. You said the order from above. If you have an order from above, use it to transform this nation. Use it to create job for the people. So these are the messages that they are coming to. We want to listen. That is why we are here.
So you are not here for just the music. We are not here for music. We are not here for music. We are here for knowledge. We are here for knowledge. We are here to learn. We are here to have generation. We are here to learn. For the next generation.
We are here to listen to what can.
Enti yefas dama kama slide TV ono na emayesa footages way na state events say na komba be state event, unforeseen state event according to the letter no. The unforeseen state event na maso ena enkofo no so 10,000 cedis omu kotua so omu koye event no so a edo so omu twemu sika minim say bi omo nya refund dem omo so omu de beba. Enti the unforeseen state event na maso ena enkofo no so the new convention the no so the no amaso.
So you see, presenting Ghana as some kind of a lawless state, like I'm saying, say whoever was behind it, whatever they were going to do there, I don't care. I don't even give a damn about it. But the fact is, say what granted permission for Nipano, you knew or you understood whatever they were going to do, and for them say yeah, a man for a bar, a man for so because he was there to listen to the kind of people and not more banner. Maybe they didn't go there because of the organizers, but they went there because of the personalities who were coming. So people came from afar to go and listen to them. So at that particular point, you don't torpedo such a thing without providing. Yes, on the grounds of national security, you can say we are picking intelligence, knowing say I don't know, it's understandable. Let anyone kind reasonable. But for this. And an event, no, so I must not know the day, no. Then I clouded this whole narrative around the say, not government or any justifiable reason. So more reason there, they could have communicated properly. But with this, you know,
the reason is an unforeseen state event,
which has been scheduled.
Yeah, which has been scheduled. It's not a good reason enough.
Me say this is a nonsense that has been crafted in a letter.
An unforeseen state event.
It's a manufactured nonsense that these people have just put together to justify the situation. Unforeseen event no cause then that unforeseen, you know, will be unraveled and Ghanaians will know what actually happened. Then we know, you understand, but nothing actually happened. Then another day, you know, a committee confirms say anything be a political, anything be meant to enlighten the people, no, you're not. And then it comes to affirm my position, Maakye say average politician no person Ghana ni be hunyansa. Because in this gullible state, you know, the politicians feel comfortable because that is how they can use the people. Because Maakye politics, the concept of politics in Africa, no, you say the mamini also like some me.
Yeah.
That slavery way, you know.
Yeah.
And the last time I was telling you, so called a chieftains in the same slavery now. That is why at this point in time, we who are here, then the person up gingiri, that kind of me do so much slavery mentality. Then run away. So wherever we find ourselves, is the same thing. That concept, you know, it play out because any part of enlightened. Like if you go to Europe, US, and other places, when the better Juma so could be politician, quite not the day, no, or feed from that particular Juma no, but there is absolutely nothing for you to do. You are jobless, you are hopeless, you have absolutely nothing to do. And whenever the call comes there, you could the political party, you know, maybe 100 Ghana, everybody will go. Nipanoti radio, so yeah, even journalism, they will skill the news. To what for whatever. That is why today you hear a lot of misinformation and disinformation campaign within the media. Are waging on the minds of the people, trying to tell them say what is happening is good because at the end of the day, you know, and he doesn't care about the future of this country.
All right.
Ghanaians should wake up.
All right. Ni?
Yeah. Right, and I like that you mentioned, sir. These so-called politicians or leaders do all the things they do and then they go away. They get away with it. Nobody's able to do anything to them. It's very interesting. Also, Bisa said, how do we get to this point? Which was a very good question too. I saw when we were doing the newspaper review, your other colleague, okay, newspaper be back and say, obviously the 1992 constitution is very good and it should be kept the way it is because we've had, I don't know who said that, but it was a statement that was captured in there, yes. But the number one problem in Ghana today is the constitution.
How?
The 7th of January, the day this thing was supposed to happen was supposed to be the Constitution Day, Constitutional Day, a day that we used to celebrate the Constitution. But what is there to celebrate about the Ghanaian Constitution?
We are celebrating 32 years of existence, 32 years of good coexistence, peace, and whatever. We are celebrating everything that has to do with
that holiday is called Constitutional Day. Yes. So it is celebrating the Constitution of Ghana. And the Constitution in play right now is the 1992 Constitution.
Yes.
Now, the author or the person who introduced that Constitution to us, the late His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings, himself had said that this Constitution has outlived its purpose and that it needed to be changed. His Excellency Mills set up a committee to review the same constitution.
Sure.
Now, the document, the report that came out of the committee's work was over 800 pages. Now, His Excellency Mills, 15 items and issued a government white paper on those 15 items out of over 800 pages. All of this goes to say, the nipa or this constitution in my Onua kasa say constitution way it is not good, it's not fit for purpose. Nipa Oba after in that same line, His Excellency Mills set up a committee to review the constitution, admitting the constitution itself was faulty. If we have all of these things done, what are we celebrating on the 7th of January as Constitutional Day? If that same document has been proven beyond all reasonable doubt, it is not fit for service, what are we celebrating? And so I was hoping, that day would have been a day where we would have had national discussions on these issues. So, is this constitution fit for purpose today? What are we going to do going forward as people? Is this constitution able to guarantee the future that we need as Ghanaians? These things are not discussed. But see, let's get into the constitution. Obi Besame, yesterday, me interview be Shaft FM in Obuasi. Shout outs to Shaft FM. Obi Besame said, and she said, you find the whole constitution. If there's anything that we can change in the constitution, what would I want us to change? We say there's only one part of the constitution. If we change, it will change everything and all our problems in Ghana.
I see. Which is?
Good. The indemnity clauses which are found in the transitional provisions of the constitution.
Oh.
The indemnity clauses in the transitional provisions of the constitution. Now check this out. Team and Commissioner His Excellency Mills also set up to review the constitution. Now our chairman, your friend Professor Albert Fiajo. Time or submitting reports, a journalist asked Professor Fiajo, say, Professor, why didn't you touch the indemnity clauses in the transitional provisions? This is what Professor Fiajo said. I say, the moment you remove the indemnity clauses from the constitution, every government that has been in power in Ghana since the 24th of February 1966 till date would all be illegal. His words. Or say, if you remove the indemnity clause, it's one part every constitution more. Every government that has been in Ghana since 24th February 1966 till date, every single one of those governments would have become illegal. That's what he said.
Illegal.
Illegal.
I see.
Yes. So you ask yourself, say, what have we been doing all this while? Now let's go into the indemnity clauses. Indemnity clauses say anybody who has done a coup d'etat in Ghana since the first coup d'etat we had the year Kwame Nkrumah till date, till the 31st of December 1981, that was the last coup we had. They say anybody who was involved in any of those exercises, there's no court in Ghana able to make disaster. And so what it has done is it has put certain people above the law. So there's no court in Ghana, not even the Supreme Court can touch any of those people. It gets worse. So of course Section 35 of the same indemnity clauses or say not even Parliament has the right to amend that part. Now Parliament is supposed to be the house of laws. But that same document is telling us say even Parliament does not have the right to amend that part of the Constitution. Now if we claim to be a democracy, and one of the pillars of democracy is the rule of law, and everyone is equal before the law. That's one of the foundational pillars of democracy. And to say, you're a democracy, how is it that, sir, we've created a document which says certain group of people are above the law and they cannot be touched by any courts in Ghana, and that even those who make the law simple cannot change that law into anything else? And I'll say this again. Anyone who understands what the political situation of Ghana is and is going to be honest to themselves understands exactly what we've been saying about the Constitution. Our campaign has always been that we need a new Constitution now. And you see, the Constitution say, to me amended this part, Parliament to me amended this part. What is the Constitution telling you to do? It's telling you cannot amend me. You cannot change me. Not even Parliament can change me. No court in Ghana can address these issues. What is the Constitution telling you? And see, I've been saying, sir, we always speak against coup d'etat and the use of violent force to overthrow government. We've said that we don't want it, and none of us supports such action. But the Constitution is telling you explicitly in the Constitution itself, say, all democratic means available to us to change the Constitution are null and void and cannot be used. What other option is it giving you? And so we've said anybody who is a well-meaning Ghanaian who wants to continue to protect the democracy we have to have this conversation about that constitutional provisions in there, the transitional provisions, the indemnity clauses, and let us decide as Ghanaians if this is actually going to protect and promote our democracy, or is this actually the Achilles heel in our so-called democracy. And to touch on your point to wrap up, sir, no politician has been able to be prosecuted or anything because he had so far Auditor General's report from December 1993 till date, every year consistently, Auditor General's report which is sent to Parliament. We've seen people who have caused financial loss to this state, people who have stolen. It was a High Court judge who told us that they created loot and share, and and see all of these things. You ask yourself, why has none of these people been able to be brought to court for prosecution? The answer is all of these guys have their protection under indemnity clauses in the Constitution, because the first people who committed the coup d'etat in Ghana are from the UP tradition, which has morphed into the NPP. The PNDC, the AIFRP, then the PNDC morphed into the NDC. And see, if you look at 93, from 92 to date, these two parties have been the ones ruling Ghana. And all the corrupt practices you've seen in Ghana has happened under these two parties. Meanwhile, the indemnity clause is telling you that anybody who belongs to these two parties cannot be arraigned before any court in Ghana. Would you be surprised, sir, no politician has been able to be prosecuted for any of the things that they've done, which we have hardcore evidence? And you see, I am telling every Ghanaian...
Chachuchi Kata.
Yes.
Or no, because of
causing financial loss to the state. So that's one instance you can mention. But you see, if we go into the merits of those cases, you see exactly what I'm talking about. And see, you have certain instances where they'll use something we call scapegoats. But I'm saying, if you look at the Auditor General's report, it has given any country where you say government accounts in GCB, 52 billion Ghana cedis went missing. And before we Sika from bank, there's a long paper trail. Why has nobody been invited for prosecution or investigation? So I'm saying that there could have been exceptional cases, one or two. But apart from those two cases you mentioned, no, who else? And I'm saying, sir, all of these guys hide under the transitional provisions, which is the indemnity clauses, to do these things in Ghana.
There's a story on Onua online. In respect to Niawokaya. Na Enra Ekwesi Adeodike Eba Hanu say, and he says that Ghana's constitution promotes selective justice instead of rule of law.
Right.
And I believe, sir, it's also in line with Niawokaya.
Exactly.
And on the end of the day, he made it known to us to say, we're drafting a new constitution.
Okay.
Or Deba.
But that's the way to go. But what has to happen is that we have to have a national discussion around it, like a referendum. It's a constitution, yes, it's good he has done something, but it's not just for him to decide what we want.
Yeah.
Send it out to the people, let us discuss it on a national level.
It's my main kind kakrana yenya a better understanding of the way I could say Adodike at the buy. I say the founder and presidential candidate of United Front Party has added his voice to the call for the amendment of the 1992 Constitution, saying several provisions of the document have outlived their usefulness. He argues the Constitution gives too much power to the executive, which makes the president more powerful, affecting checks and balances within the arms of government. Mr. Dike, ene yedin komo ewo ehado muse, that was Enra. Ewo ehado muse no. I say the Constitution in its current state does not promote development, asserting the state is living in the past. Now, let me quote in Sema Okaye. Our Constitution does not promote rule of law because it has a selective justice. Aisha 1, for instance, was being embodied by the executive, the reason we are suffering before getting her for prosecution. These are some of the few instances that na Odike Emma Adeka the Constitution. So it's not what happened to me online now. Musumako we did this very particular story. Mami to enough wrap up.
Right. So the Constitution is clear, sir. We say the originator of the Constitution himself, before he passed, said severally, said the Constitution is not fit for purpose.
Yeah.
Mills tried to do something about it. We have a report on the document from the review commission. Is still on the shelf. But you see, one of the interesting things about all of this, Nise, if we cannot depend on the MPP and the NDC to change the Constitution, because as soon as they touch it, they would go into oblivion. They would refuse to exist. Because like I said, since 92, the only two parties that have been ruling Ghana is the MPP and the NDC. And all the people who have done coup in this country are from these two parties. And see, once we touch it, they will fail to exist. And that is why none of them can do anything. And see, if anything is going to be done about this Constitution, we need a completely neutral body, someone who doesn't have any interest in these two parties, in these two factions, to be able to initiate that change. And that's where the youth of Ghana come into play here. And see, but I want to touch on one thing Odike said in his...
Yes,
to wrap up here. I say the president has too much powers.
As a Mofa Onua line and Safanto Suna, you ready that lie. Yes, I say Constitution number.
The executive too much power. Yes. I disagree with that instance to some extent. Yes. The reason is, JB, someone say a tool is a very deadly weapon, right? Yeah. But Udi Etuoma 12-year-old is disastrous. But start Etuona with the bullets, so a very well-trained soldier, it becomes a weapon for good.
Yeah, sure.
Right. And see, in the wisdom of governance, right, the president has been given certain powers. So Onya Obia or you're abusive or you're tyrant or you're gangster kingpin, that power will be used for evil, right? But in the same way, so Onya Obia or you're very benevolent or you're progressive and a visionary, who say he's able to use those same powers to push his people to a certain greater height. I'll give you instances. China today and then Russia. Almost say Aka said they don't want any elections in their country again. Almost almost president why? Because Xi Jinping and China as a whole, from 92 till date, from 1990 actually, from 1990 till 2024, nipa 800 million if we poverty mo, if we owe him 800 million people. Nipa say, why would the people want to change their president? Because who say Nyama Koyi, we are seeing progress. And someone say Xi Jinping only president just a webu. So called Russia, when the USSR Soviet Union was split in the 90s, saying 1991, thereabouts, Putin came later to take over Russia, and if Russia progress or Russia are cut through, the Russians said they voted for him 2 times, 2 different terms. After the second term, no more say Nyama is too good. Until elections, another president. On to us until he dies. Until Xi Jinping of China and Vladimir Putin of Russia have been made presidents for life. Now they have executive power, which would be seen to be excessive. But because visionary, and they are pushing their country forward. The people themselves said, we don't want elections any longer. Rule till you die. In fact, recently, Paul Kagame of Rwanda, same thing. Almost say he should be president for life. Because today, I'm in Mukasano, there's a whole town, Kagame has built, and he has given to the people for free. And yes, bet you are rental. I say, may sit down a whole town. We see the citizens say, continue free. And any single room self-contained. You're looking at duplexes, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom units.
All right, yeah.
Yes, and see, I don't agree with that part. Say, you should reduce the president's powers.
So the 2 minutes they to media man, but you be should the no.
The criteria for anyone who qualifies to be president become excessively stringent. And see, rather than take the gun away and say it's a deadly weapon, make it very difficult for any other person who's not qualified to have the gun.
Very well.
Thank you.
Nina Otenenkano, Ivan.
Yeah, I think your constitution, in many discussions, be Maka a lot about it, and Maka said, I don't belong to a school of thought. They are calling for a total overhaul of our constitution because Maka just say a fourth republic way in the foundation your constitution. Once you jettison the constitution, it means a democracy in our country.
Yeah, sure.
But we need to do constitutional re-engineering. There are several parts, like he pointed out, outliving the usefulness going forward. And Maka constitution should be a living document that reflects present circumstances. And so our constitution be around the world we are evolve based on current happenings anyway. Until when those days not constitution in permitia about bedru be as human needs, as a son you taste for way as a son other needs there are a lot of things coming on stream. Or those days, write your constitution, internet, and your friends say AI, and then as for it's but they've all come on stream. So you might want to update your constitution in such a way say bet me factor all these things. So I belong to that particular school of thought that says we need to review our constitution. Now you're updating this by sabi. You didn't near my bashima, a bet me are dealing with your current situation, your circumstances. And the ultimate priority of every constitution is yet me secure. You're saying a certain economic dominance be a sabi nipo more or minum or mohometomo. That is the whole way. Yeah, governance, the whole essence, But say since I shall say be seen there, yet me at that particular way, I'm consistently people are suffering. You made mention of your events taxes and then for ABBA. Because state, Abedru will be a sikani. And the state have come to a point that the only way to generate sikana say put more taxes on the poor people. State, ain't creating any other thing for them. The government is not looking at any other way, but rather taking taxes from the already impoverished people. Then people will steal the money. Another day, there are no consequences for these people. Resources now you're winning, go waste. My culture said the most valuable of all resources is a human resource. Yeah, you will have a lot. When it comes to this natural and mineral resources, we have a lot of them. Yet in your wasted sun near my way, there was a time on TV discussion where people were advocating say, oh, we know as a because Sika will never say, oh, mine will good, or diamond, or silver, or way that went to me and Tom for Jessica. We now will be a so sometimes as if say damn the winning party. You will go diamond, silver, bauxite. You we and I say the baby in a large scale. But if you only share psychiatry, be I wouldn't kasa. Oh yes. Some of these things they have the implications are quite consequential. You see, argument that we do narrow argument. You go to the United States, somebody will tell you, okay, US, you're legalizing weed, and that's for them. Go there and ask the American government how much they are spending in dealing with the other side of it. But today you wake up in America, somebody will just pick a gun, move to a school and shoot people. You think they're just doing it just like that? Yeah. I have implications of some of these things. Go to the prisons and stuff. So you see, we don't do this narrow argument and say, we because it is other way. Then how are we able to cash on those things? Now you find a way what friend say box your friend say lithium,
yeah.
Kwabrani atena say atamaden da kwakomo bi say omomaye just a paltry percentage and we are okay with it. When other countries are discovering same thing and they are making huge investment out of that, omobe gaining as a country. And then ayete ho brought from day one abesi in the politics na me say yebi enye politics e manipa di ye enye politics ya efa ohiani ede ba ohan mu eye politics are seeking to impoverish the poor the more, because that is how we are very wicked people. That's why I'm telling you, say those days na slave trade wo no what is say broni bi be wo bi dem say ofa na kwakoton no it is all people no ofa ni bi na kwakoton na kwade nchene, because we are wicked nipa no person de onu be di ye e na ehia no, and that is the kind of way ya maximize it on our political platforms as be people who rise to political prominence think that they are better than everybody else, and for that matter, no, they have to be worshipped. That is why sometimes you should back now president crowd criticizing almost say wow so no my more but idea now until say your politics no you're monetizing power belongs to the highest bidder. And then I know who will be a sika bia the baba the team of a president I did. But the core values they determine whether the person is a leader, no? Because if you're a leader, you don't even need to market yourself. But when you see a leader, you see a leader. Yeah. You must come with certain qualities. You see certain fine lines of leadership in that particular person. His ideas, the kind of orientation, no. But you're reduced to the sense that it's about money. Obi how could you see where the money is coming from? Nobody questions. And then they come to the president. The president now say, and then we are just joking with this sensitive thing. And then yes, so and our mind through my womb because we hear and say me and what me drive it on mine to a positive lines as be. You bet me maximize your games. I give you hope to people. The Ghanaian dream now you can't yet hear refer to American dream no. People made sacrifice for it. Among for more visionary people sat down and realized say we need to build America to a model as a destination for we are say obi a talent when the will come to America, and it's the reason why this American lottery didn't for more buy. The last time I was telling you, American lottery at the buy because America has realized the labor force no diminished because average age was somewhere around 41 to 51. They need labor force, so they introduced this particular policy to ensure you energetic youth and just to have one economy in Kosovo. And today that policy is being replicated in other countries. Canada is doing the same thing. Even the UK is doing the same thing with these nurses and nurse for them. And then youth population are going west. And one day because as I live in the sea world, North Africa, Sebi, Tunisia, that Arab Spring, started their fire by because when youth consistently become desperate and they realize that there are no other options, the average and the ordinary politician doesn't care about winner. 200 Ghana, 300 Ghana, everywhere, it means of what be a problem. And Nepal will revolt against the system, and we don't want to get there. That is why we need to maximize the options of these young people. Now you're making sure they will have access to capital, they have access to something, what to do, productive, we need more minus or 2. Now you every aspect be you monetizing we near them for woman and then metesana mo can blasters asem I see a Cote d'Ivoire. Look at Adibia Association at the tournament. The fact is that they know very well that this particular team cannot do anything there. But because of money, people will get, they will follow and go. We've been going to tournament, we go and waste money and come back. This time, but people to sit down and say, Blaster and any team, and no football team, and kobo, yan setting up academy, yan shall build the team from the scratch. Now you're making sure that in the next 5 years, and you might have time and you build their national team. They will not do that because I'm for baby, and we just fool ourselves like this at the worst stage and we are going nowhere.
Yes. Oh yes, I mean, but what else? My memory was just 1 minute to wrap up.
Yes, Debbie, because last year towards the end of the year, I said, I'm tired with the talk.
Okay.
And I said, anyone who be or Kasano and has been talking for a long time, you see, I know Medane fire nakom because Kasana does we need action. Oh, okay. And he said, Debia, you can't say, say. And we're not willing to take on the responsibility to actually do the work. Then we have to keep quiet. Yeah. Because I said, no, it's not Dawson. And he said, this year, to the youth of Ghana, everyone who is listening, talk not Dawson. This is a year for action. Kasana Dawson. This is a year for action. And he really said, oh, sure, was sitting there, and you realize, it is not going the way you want it. Me say, the option is not to run away. Because Anka, Omo Canada need US, Anka Omo joining for US, Canada call baby Anka. You won't get the chance to go to Canada and UK. But they stayed in their country and built their country. Yeah. And so let's stop doing the easy thing. Let us stay here and fix the country. And fixing the country, I will not be looking for other people to do it. No, we've asked them several times, Omo here, they've shown us, they cannot. they will not, and they don't know how to fix it. What's left for us to do? All those so-called progressives who claim say we have alternative ideas and policies and we can stand to make this thing better, it's about time say you're back together and make sure say we do the work to make Ghana work again. His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, in his inaugural address, Eka said he sees exciting times ahead. On that sad note, I say a word better.
You're from the Yatiti Okra, Iron Lady. A bano Ghana, my Yosemua, my Yester Precasa, me Fitikotia, Nami Waji a Fimo, Obiana Mense, Menu Babe to Quabi, Yebesiadie, Yebebi and Samson. Mema Paba, ever Pemuka Jumedia so, Onua 95.1 FM, and the Onua TV so, and Choda Pacifieda, and Yanom Yenu and Pemo, and Quasino Nine, Yenu Wama Bain, and Wama Yosemu, Sikasam to Yemu, Ebesim Konya, Ewo Studio, Nia Bonkomo, Mebamo analysis on trending stories. And some are also a room. Now, Pemuka Jumedia so, wouldn't say a yes, or how by an hour ever won't put them. For me, social media handles in us Facebook, Yatiti Okra, Twitter, ya_titi, Instagram, and TikTok, ya_titi1. But Sipa Muka from the Cassia, can you be a yana said ye? Everybody bloom, near Shanamanaye. Oh my God, I wouldn't see, and I'm in Lumiano, near Quadruple. Pemuka Jumedia, our Onia, 95.1 FM, and the Onia TV, and Shoda Pacifieda, and Yanom Yeno and Pemu, and Quasi and you red no 9.
You may call Masia sing a bar herbal.
Onua TV, ye dwene pa.
Yansempo, Yansempa, Yade bro. Yansempo, Yansempa, Yade bro.
Crado, so the Sikapudo Besho Kotokum, Abribia, what cash out? And never your candy for, and yes, Sikabe break, and my washer. Now, would see a media general stations be? That's right. Ya Baba Boa Basso, so what do you cry? Am I more feeding in the MG brands? Yeah. TV3, 3FM, 92.7, Onua TV, Onua FM, 95.1, Nina Ewon Crime, Akuma FM, 87.9, Ewokumase, and a Connect FM, 97.1, Takradi. So, Becca Kasha Rafla, Media General Station, Wakuma Sono, and a dial it, *439#, and Numua, Namia Station, Wakuma So, Walla, Wabaka Dipedua, Wabanya Sikabe, Nemo Kayo, Sajumedi, a Bribia de Bia, our Media General Station Biaso. Cash out and win big. Jumedie, Yana Radio Entertainment Limited, and Akabo Maya de Abreu, National Lottery Authority, and on Sashasi, our characters lottery platforms. Jumedie, and Shishaka Kra Edahum.
Connect 97.1 FM.
And it's exactly 3:30 in our studios. Good afternoon, Oil Seti. My name is Nanajwa Arthur. Call me the Queen of the Airways. After a hard day's work, we go home safe and sound here on 97.1.
Connect FM.
Let's hop in my Maserati. Baby, hop in my Maserati.
You know, this is one of my favorites, Maserati live on 4 p.m. Konkonsa Scratch. Oruba Wabaka Yenisana, Yinsin Common, Robon, you may Pemazamo on Bomami here on 97.1 FM.
Why the party there today? Hey, mama, hey, I ever say.
From Monday to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. on 97.1 FM.
Connect FM.
Erosor and a pay to be around a nyaza or the foam, many papi. Name is it, Minyo be a robesham crano, kept me there, and brother ya, a best shower danasi, mob woe, none summer waste sin, ya to play, ebisa no honsam na yawezi iya no abro zoru kodo wo nkwado yezi wu iya no nyinara aka ho za abro iyi onenye za ohyem nkran ma na pa biara mo selfie mimpem na meba wa aboa no bekamo anapa biara owo oman bapa morning show do connect 97.1 yanyomonam
so nice we asia efe wa ba ye di twaso ma ho fa kensia enkenso a yatene din ejoma ho fe
humadie ya hyehye say de bebo e ma kokodufo e ma ho fefo e ma ni monyamfo a won botai ne se wodidwa e de atrewi ase nyina
na se ye hwedwedifo a omo dwomo a bibia omo sam fefre ne ye hye omo akomemu a ye hu ahoden botaye na ne nyina echi no ye hu adoma chede sonko bi e wo omo a omo pese omo dan ne di na so sembisa ne se hwan ene de ejoma ho fe ahenche no ebehye no
wonso hwebio na di ho adanse said the Maakye adwedifo woni won dwedi ntade begu ho no de won kenten asesa agudie adware won ni padua dwumadie so won Maakye ni won ho fe abededi sonkokra
ejoma ho fe hukiada ya 7 p.m. ewo Onua TV so nyumeko amaso ya sen high sense ban herbal holy multi-purpose insect killer Dana Kronkron Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited
Onua TV ye dwene ho pa
ya from ya titi okra iron lady e ba no Ghana amanyesemu a ma yese prekasa me fiti krotia na me ho agi afie mu obia ne mense me no ba betu kwan mi ye besua de ye bebie nsem so mema wakoba eba pemu kadwumadie so Onua 95.1 FM ane Onua TV so echoda kwase fieda ewia no mienu empemu ekosi no nai ye ne wo ma ben ewo amanyesemu sikasem tutuye mu ebesi nkonua ewo studio ni abonkobo mebe ma analysis on trending stories and some are ekoso ewo prom na pemu kadwumadie so de wonim se eye sese dada or how bay and awa ewo wompetemu fafa me social media handles ni nyina so Facebook ya titi okra Twitter ya_titi Instagram and TikTok ya titi1 me tipa buka kwa ya kasie mu die enye bia ya na sede ya bebody plum ni ya hye na mana ye oh my god wodonti na me num ye no ye kwa age plum pabuka dwumadie ewo Onua 95.1 FM and Onua TV e joda kwasi fieda ewia no mienu empemu ekosi enwumre no nine
nyumeko amaso ya sen ban herbal
Onua TV ye dwene
all right ye na boas biem se stone na mo fidie no eda soda Onua TV na eda soda Onua 95.1 na oguso ehwe live ewo Facebook na mamenka jow se ene mesanso amobi 2000 Ghana cedis 2000 Ghana cedis enti *439# dial *439# na select option number 3 ni aka ne de twagumusa ticket ba ko be 5 Ghana cedis tizemene wa ka metwa 100 Ghana cedis metwa 200 Ghana cedis because 2000 Ghana cedis there it no be joke and me the amount free just because you are watching Onua TV na utie Onua matching it is select option number 3 Onua matching na me ma 2000 Ghana cedis na bibia so ntimi koye I just want to brighten the corner where you are baby sika no no me dey bro eme no bottom aye there because Tuesday kai say enche bia na ye kwakowura weekend nim January so ye more than 39 days to take note it unya 2000 Ghana cedis ebetumi aboa to dial *439# na select Onua match option number 3 na twa ticket ne there the number of tickets no twa gumusa utwa nko ade a obedi yemra fie na yemehwe yapomode ho nsem na dabia no ye kase ma waduane enye wodro you are what you eat until your food should be your medicine me ni COVID natural atadwe na yeni ho nkomo COVID tiger nut no Debia mi dibi enra yumre me sanso di mi de ba ko na aka no aka ketu bi wase nti bi so ka che doctor say omre mi bi wa kaka kre bi ena minya definition na na che say stage aduma ha nti ma yendi ko bi ho nkomo kakra
okay eneso yesa wo bi official pa esan say new year no mo na yesie no e mo akwa ba mi free eye coffee organic foods ye ne de eduane nwanwaso e de abadwa manso ya to ne din coffee tiger nut powder nene me be say me ni undi coffee tiger nut powder ho enkomo kakra but then no said ya aye no ma che say ehwehwemu awodo bi na coffee organic foods ye hu say atadwe so emfasodie bebre e de ma odaseni bi e ho behia pa say atadwe ne wie no me ma ye hu say eye bakofo bi de na mum no eye ma enkoda empanifo obi bia no atadwe eye edema afi no eye mpredodo na se ye atadwe na ya na ye ja ne hunu na ye the fiber content no na etwa ne nyina egu na kan hu se covid tiger nut powder eboa obi a owo constipation esan se fiber na ewo mu no ebeboa se de ebe ya obi wo ha ayemtim nenu na nsa ena wotwe na onja ne nan ya fiber content ni ndi wodi aduane ni bia oni constipation eto nkwanta mapa eye past tense afi nso no fiber na esanso eboa obi bi ho no mu a na ne mu edududu ato ni weight eson fiber content na beboa se de ebe ya bi na weight loss ya catch say covid tiger nut powder esan boa se de ebe ya wo no mpenu ebenya hoodne na ye catch say covid e contain calcium ye duane na contain calcium beboa se de ebe ya ubenya strong bones and teeth afen so no esan so eboa obi a owo menstrual problem esan say atadwi e contain magnesium na magnesium no esan eboa se de ebe ya ebe reduce anti-inflammatory ni nyina na ba down se de ebe ya obi bia na all face sat issues no e ma ni nyina aboa kan hu se covid tiger nut powder maka che se eye duane na mmom no enuane no wodo na me no esua no baako no akyerɛw ni nyina de yebo ni pedua no magnesium esan so eboa se de ebe ya obi a eduane tinihwi oyoba wo tinihwi ya ani nyina ebesan aboa sa kwan ne so sanfa hye wutirimu se me ka kyerɛw se covid ebesan aboa se de ebe ya enyarewa awodo no one ne beto nkwanta na mapa esan se covid tiger nut powder e contain vitamin C na vitamin C na be kai a ebe boa se de ebe ya oni pedua ma sojafo no ebetimi agina wo nanso uyo obi a untimi enna obi wo no mo a chance o branch wada me pacho ni nyina no usaka covid tiger nut powder ni bi na udi a ebe boa omega 3 esan ewo covid ewo tiger nut mu enti se obi a we tiger nut bia no unim se omega 3 esan so eboa wani enti aduane no wudie no ebe san so e de aboa de wani vitamin B1 na ewo covid tiger nut powder ni mu no ebe boa se de ebe ya ebe release wo stress no enti obi wo ha wa bre udi covid tiger nut powder ebe boa a relax and say covid tiger nut powder e contain vitamin B1 enu nti na ebe boa se de ebe ya obi a wontimi nda no vitamin B1 no ebetimi aboa se de ebe ya ubetimi ada na wada na ho nti aduane ne de masaka kire uyo obi a wo diabetic enu ene da uskunu se na ho feso no etie enti se wo kwa market a mo hwe TV no wo Facebook no se na covid tiger nut powder na ho feso no esi etie onsaka bia dia wo hia ne se wodi ensu ebefra wo sadodo bi a wo pe na wo de aboa amanteni uni pedia maka kire se wo ta de aduane we bia from January to December he wodi die yie one nyarewa wodo eto nkwanta mapai Ghana ha baby bia obenya covid tiger nut powder ni bi na wato na wadi na ho fesuo no ene da o TV no eso no bacho okope bia ne bo no so eda fom se de be ya obi bia betimi adibi ede abo na pomoden eho ebai e bacho wo nkran ha ukọ radio gold a obenya bi na wato Tenated Herbal Center omo shops a wodo nyina e wo Ghana ni wiase afana ba bia uduwa obenya bi na wonso wato afi Little Joy enso ewatama Ekus Pharmacy ewa Shaman Sons Organic ewa Madina Poku Trading enso ewa Santiman Team oni Freddy Men's ewa Santiman Team Abra Hatchland City Golf Filling Station ewa Abra Hatchland City ewa Kekos Pedu Junction eno so Golf Filling Station ewa won obenye bi na wato afi mo eye breku meko DF Nutrition eni Mama Len Supermarket obenye bi na wato enko Kofo enko Hillside Pharmacy obenye bi na wato Patase for enzo ko Mama Jane eho obenye bi na wonso wato ave me catch us Green Light Pharmacy enzo e osunyane Timeless Pharmacy e osunyane chira Cap Herbal opposite Nimdie FM ni nyina no sunyane a uduru a obenye bi na wato ave mo mo northern region part baby bia wo northern region temale ni mpeso so nyina no obefre san number ya me de be ma wo ene ye northern region pe me patcho enkan Kumase other regions bia wo bia me mfre san number we ye the only part I call northern region 024 94 024 94 12863 024 12863 sa number we mo northern region tamale ni mpatem nyina no ofre opebi etu aton opebi ato adia ofre sa number ya me dia ma we obenye bi na won so wato afi enkan Kumase the other 15 regions in Ghana ofra sa two numbers ya me dia ma wa obenya covid tiger na for ndi wato se bi ni ufia ebe ha adwene sanse ehu be hia se o ma me pani no ebenye bi na obo ni pedua no na atoso penfo ebetimi edi sanse beboa no na wonya ni fonso e de ama koda no ebeboa obi bi o diabetic pressure na a regulate de ama ni nyina no enuane na wodro magnesium phosphorus B1 omega 3 ni nyina e wo tiger nut mu a se wonsaka covid tiger nut powder eno de adanse ne de kwa ne se obedi ni saa be pacho me mo numbers mienu pe fresa numbers no fama me sanse wapomoden de esese onwene ho saa afiwe a yesimu 0558 400 265 0558 400 265 anase obetimi so afre 0244 787639 obi also use Vodafone 0200 777 277 all right edan ma bi share mo ablekuma o se moduane ne de ebe ya nka mo ma ne din Minister of Health and this year no the current Minister of Health Ghana for appointing COVID tiger nut powder the this year na bia na e de cause suspension and the new Minister of Health COVID tiger nut powder she apomodi ye afiwe mu se de ebe ya obetimi onso waji wani ma afina kwa wiye ye da se
all right me yenda wase na mameka foma se COVID aduane papa nti bomodi ase oso benya bia nom ana so benya bia di na you are what you eat and your food is your medicine nti bomodi ase benya COVID tiger nut ni bia di na etimi abo ma minchia minua legend ono ewo akuma FM ma minchia no na star 439 hash star 439 hash select option number 3 star 439 hash select option number 3 na yenko yenim sisi a me babema obi 2000 Ghana cedis sisi a star 439 hash na me ma obi 2000 Ghana cedis sisi a already no near medical amobi 2000 Ghana cedis sisi a ti say director the pakroda ya ready I am fan nto amano so na me ne nkomo na mmisa ne say sikara betomu ana sikara betomu o me hu say sikara ba betomu yes it's my mini first caller no ending nkomo. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Morning o.
Hey, oba besia bibia mokode
but nyame adomo na ase
nyame adomo ho odin pa na o wo hefa e fra osan
o de ba mi history me Kumase Suame
o wo Kumase Suame
mpata
anopa wanya sika bi e wo phone so ana
pastor madi
o di say
the me di
2000 Ghana cedis o di say de chai
the person paid the medical survey no paid the 100 cedis.
Which 100 cedis?
The person
2000 Ghana cedis. Hey, and then the uncle why there?
What I say?
And then the uncle why there?
Oh, Christmas yeah, this telling you na and say I come to no better. I mean something maybe I'm not trying to be the na madi.
Wow. Wow. 2000 Ghana cedis. Abatum. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Hey! Back on what say?
Back on the 5,000.
I was about to say 5,000.
Back on the 5,000, I was maybe 2,000.
Oh, I see. And cash out na boa pay.
Aboa me pa.
Why? Because we try na catch up for so much twa no mucha.
Oh, me maka me so mucha na mo he no mucha no mucha mo be.
Fantastic. All right, enti with us star 439 hash na also was let in the next 1 minute me ba be another draw. Ama obi so enya 2,000 Ghana cedis. Enti one na be the luckiest winner again. Star 439 hash. Obi e 2,000 cedis o. Wedi kan e di bidada. And then that's what said the 2,000 Ghana cedis. Ntia ena ono so oni kumas oni nkran o kumas to ena wedi 2,000 Ghana cedis. Ntia so obadia also twa star 439 hash was let Onua Maakye. Now we are number of tickets no twa 100 cedis, twa 200 cedis, twa 300 cedis. Na ye draw na enyo number nko a, number nko a. Na ko twa 5 cedis dey aduka daya. O here number no be yira draw nim. E do twa 100 Ghana cedis, 200 Ghana cedis a obekọ wanim za. The na ye draw ne ba ko nka ho na ye hwe ne obesa so awuni 2,000 Ghana cedis e da no pay. Na ye fa ono ne de no fa nwie kra. Okay, so who will be the next luckiest winner? Star 439 hash. Star 439 hash. Star 439 hash. Option number 3. Star 439 hash. Okay. Yes, also another lucky winner. Another lucky winner also at the 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. Number no 0543 725 0543 725 Also, enya 2,000 Ghana cedis. From last week, everybody now no 05 for choir. It is 024 there. As a year, you know, but 054 there, Omudi pa. Eti, message so ye be maka wo. Maybe my count star 439 hash, star 439 hash, star 439 hash. No select option number 3. Onua Maakye, ni yenko yanim. Number of tickets in the twagum. Me still will try kwa dia obedi. And I say ba ko kan. Star 439 hash, star 439 hash. Option number 3. The one winning no abeto mu ana. Abeto mu maintain nka. Na me misa no ne this guy be na no pay. E wo bi nyina no ka je say odbe ofuru kuku. Cash out ska di edi wo yanum. Cash out ska yedi wo yanum. Ye fa to e fa si dai. Cash out ska di di menu meji mani, faji wani. Cash out ska ye fa si 2 bedrooms. Ensusi eti okwa ene di wanum what you say eti bana me ma 2,000 Ghana cedis fa ko di wanum what you say star 439 hash option number 3 na option number 3 ni Onua Maakye number of tickets no watwa do na di agum na sisi obi di 2,000 Ghana cedis sisi am no ka say ya now so another draw why and the next lucky winner yes cash out whatever with it star 439 hash. Hey, number where's my number? Hey, ha 0242 250 number way susu we as me who say number way you be there I mean no number way susu we as me nim sa number way 0242 250 0242 250 Also enya 2,000 Ghana cedis. Me say na mundi wanum Mundi wanum captain ya mu yentwangum ye bedi bebre ya mwadu gumbe na kasha sika ye first dan etimi ebeto cement de ahia na beto di wanum na nipa so dey human being resembles nothing nti na da kru bia na wadi kasha 2000 Ghana cedis no akope ba bia ta do wache akon wache otiato ko ho no ahwe nkwa no wadi wanum Udia now cartons. Mara was a gibiam. Star 439 hash. Star 439 hash. We miss a yemana. Na if I no okay, yes, I saw you team. Mama mente near a woman winning no many or more ending cobo. There is a scanner to moi. Na ye near Mundi cobo near confirm Mrs. Scanner to moi and Casa. Star 439 hash. Star 439 hash. Option number 3. Abayi Maakye.
Hello.
Bibi aboko de.
Yami adom na onzo.
Hey, mako payin ni. Mako payin na bi say.
Yami si omo pa na onyo mo kesi.
Amen. Amen. Na mako payin who di say?
2000.
What the 2000?
Bachai.
Your friend say if asa.
Bachai family some kasa Bogoso.
Bogoso.
Bachai.
Hey! Western region Bogoso.
Bachai.
Oh, and what did 2000 upon a power?
Bachai.
And there's an idea. Look at that. Where do you know?
Yes, sir. We go school.
Oh, a crowd of ye. A crowd of ye. And there's an idea. Don't have to chat.
But I remember school days. I made them watch Papa. I tried drinking.
Now they send the child.
Maybe.
What they send the child?
130.
130 Ghana cedis.
But I.
And I did try.
But
I me catch us who chunk one the video.
But I.
And I did 2000 Ghana cedis.
Mama do now koso.
Oh, the Uchi school fees you can come and no they do. Why?
But right.
Different say. All right, we know so. You know so all that. What did 2000 Ghana cedis? I'm crowd fee. Graduate be school. Nti the idea. O de ba kutua, o de kakra tua school fees ah. Enyo mo no the bre you. Enyo mo no the bre now so di wanum kakra. Fine. What I say? Unya 200 Ghana na 300 Ghana bi na akotra ba bia. Hey, da no pa. God dey dem kotra ba bi ne koto gobe. Ba ko 70 Ghana. Bi say da gobe pa 70 Ghana bra na dey. Gobe. Okay, so you hear the next one. So also about how so you ready come on now. You fa no. You who there so I next one. Ti star 439 hash. E confirm you na di 2000 Ghana cedis so. Next one also so at the 2000 Ghana cedis. E confirm yesa at the 2000 Ghana cedis. Me ba be for fraud the amount na just say dey no. Sorry so but Madika catch us star 439 hash. Unia Maakye number 3. Na o select no na. Ni akadi na twagum sa obi de 130 cedis send the try we did 2000. Obi de 100 cedis send the try we did 2000. Nti so the send the be try na so wanya bi adi. Twagum. Na twanko ade abedi be say cash out ska ye fa nto cement. Ye fa nto anwea. Ye fa nto fan. Ye di enum. What I say, the kakra bi to school fees and aka no. Meji many. Juani ni paso dey. Neja. Also so hwe half because broja ye di we ye nche you but ya wo ya na say bi wa mo adwuma da kakra what I say. Because January be 39 days. To me kwa na ya na asada chi. Na nyame adomo china de be 3000 Ghana cedis. Yes, nyame adomo china e be che 3000 Ghana cedis. And 2000. And last week na 1000. And 2000 nyame adomo china me che 3000 Ghana cedis. It is ochina udzemi ene a start channel from ene a copy ochina. utwagumusa maudi enye bebre ewo draw ni ma number no nye bebre ewo draw ni na twa bebre na bibia so ntimi nkoye emfa ma na so ma me fa no defense ya no musi na menda abusuafo so yina ase fantastic director Ontario and of course Mr. Chu. They've been a very solid pillar and an inspiration this morning. The entire camera team, Pakwesi, and of course, Nana Kwame Jan. Pressure goodness kakra no jane. These are the wonderful people. The special edition of Maakye and the Ebro. On behalf of these wonderful people, I wish you a very fruitful day, a blessed day, and a day full of glory. May heaven smile at you today. Ma osro emo weninje ene na nye wafifie akwakoye no enye shira emfa ma na nyakopo susuro ema entine ne mu nkyerɛw na onye okese megide se nyakopo bema adepa so asanche ye na yasa so ahyia. On behalf of my good self and the entire production team, have a good morning and have a blessed day.
They search for money. They know the money matters to make you no come. They search for money. They know the money matters to make you no come. Every day we there for speed, but nothing we get. Hustle like the bleed. We chop on I swear. I want to be rich. I want to drive the best. Me I the believe. One day I'll go flex. I don't grind for the money. I want get for my mommy. I pray to Jehovah. You go do one for me. I don't grind for the money. I want get for my puppy. I pray to Jehovah. You go do one for me. It's basic. We the search for money. You know the money matters to make you no come me. It's basic. We the search for money. You know the money matters to make you no come me. It's basic.
How do I look?
You look so gorgeous, Auntie.
Thank you. I hope my date feels the same. Am I not forgetting something?
Yes, obviously. Laura Mimi.
Thank you. Can I use the washroom, please?
Sure. Flora disposable handkerchief.
You obviously aren't using Flora tissues, my dear, because the Flora tissues, they're soft and easy on the skin and they leave no particles.
I hope you had a good time.
I had fun, thank you for dinner. Are you okay? Do you want to use the washroom? Yeah.
Okay, fine. Hey, broke uncle. I will tell Auntie.
Fat Jimmy. I just love how it feels.
You'll ever taste.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Mom.
Hope you're having fun at Granny's.
Yeah, but Grandma doesn't have my favorite top chocolate spread. Hi, Mom. Mommy, please, I missed top chocolate spread on bread.
Tasty too. Made just for you and me. Choco, it's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. Top choco. It's chocolate.
Surprise children.
Yay! It's chocolate choco.
Taste of chocolate. This advert is FDA approved.
Ebusia mame wa kwaba Pure Herbal Center ebraso se no di nkomo kakra e de fa wedie no lipebia no ye ka lipebia no wedie a enu ni ba kwan a obefa so na wa maintain wedie na yade bia mani no e yade a ehia pa wo ya koda wo ye be ma wo ba adantamufo utie mi a wo hwe me ba bia wo bia ye de draw we aba ye friend classic ointment Pure Herbal Center any dia be drama so eye dro demom ya ye ni se enkum etu dware bia e na on be sra tie die pa me se eye dro ba ya ye ni se enkum etu dware bia fa ye wunku sra eno ano no e dro we die ye ni nantemo apropro broni friend fortrot